What up, Nine? What up, Nine?
Trapaholics Mixtapes.
As the 9% and word would say, make a better you, a better us.
Give them what they ask for.
Who do you think you are? I'm the word. Boy, I'm the one who put in the work.
When I move, it's in a quick rumble. I will never ever fall, never stumble. And I don't need to be humble. Break down walls like Jericho crumble.
What up, though? It's the word. You see the title. We about to get into it. But do me a favor, real quick. Hit that like. If you new, hit that subscribe, man. It's free to you, but it mean the world to me. With that being said, let me get it to the chat. Let me get it to the chat. My 33 brother, Mr. Gary Buffett Down Brown, what it do with the business is. Appreciate you, fam. Appreciate you. I don't know who the other bushwasher is, but appreciate you too, man. Appreciate you too. My bad. But yeah, today's conversation. Hey man, this is when I be having these conversations, I gotta give a disclaimer because people get emotional over topics, right? So I like to make my intent clear, right? What up, Nine? The Minister, the General of Defense, the Lady of the Nine is in the building. Stop playing me. Stop playing with me. What it do? What the business is, sir? Shout out to Commander. What up, Nine? Yeah, so I gotta give a disclaimer because all I don't have these conversations to put no type of division or barrier in between men and women. Look, we different, right? And I think a lot of times when we have these conversations, men be thinking like men, talking about women, women think about women, talking about men, and they don't truly understand the differences which creates the dynamics between the two. Right. So I like having these conversations. So check this out, man. The link is pinned. Feel free to come up and engage in this dialogue because I'm not a woman. I don't think like women. So I can only really truly tell you from a man perspective, you know. So yeah, I would love if women came up, men came up, whoever came up and get in these conversations, right? I'm just giving you uh Big Nine's point of view. That's it. That's all I can give you. But this is what I observe, right? The dynamics between men and women are truly um, becomes adversarial because we don't understand one another. Men and women don't understand one another. People in general, though, that can go from gender to race to culture. It can go through a Pixie,
Hey,
what up, though? Hey,
how are
Pixie,
you?
I am doing good. I'm
Your
doing
title
good.
caught my attention as I was fixing to go get ready for bed because I had a conversation about that title very recently, actually.
For real, give us your perspective. What you think about the title?
I think it is a statement that appears to be true, but isn't quite true. Here's why. Um, I think everyone, man or woman, is inherently born with value. And those values are built on the expectations put on you by society, by whatever, right? For women, it's nurturing, it's children, it's being the homemaker. For men, it's being the provider. And so I think that just because where the value is placed is so vastly different, the time frame in which your value is either cemented or dismissed is different for a man or a woman, um, which would make sense, right? It seems women lose theirs quicker, but it takes men longer. Does that make sense? And so I think
Yeah.
it can feel that way.
And I would just like to add one thing to the beginning of what you were saying, where you said everyone is inherently born with value. I think
Yes.
it's potential of value. I don't think it's actual value. I think it's actual potential. We
I think,
look
I
at
think,
a
okay, for
oh, go ahead.
society, sure. Yeah, no, I get you.
Yeah,
For
yeah,
society.
yeah. For society, like even like for yeah, for society basically. Yeah, and that's the I probably should have set that premises too, because no matter what society think, a child is always gonna have value to a parent. You know what I'm saying? A brother always gonna have value to a sister, and so on like that. you
I
know,
hate
but
to be so cynical about it, but um, we live in a society where anything that can be exploited has some sort of value.
and that's right. And that's what that was one of the points that I was gonna make, how women are born with value because uh I I mean I don't know no other way to say it, but uh y'all easily exploited, so and that's, I mean, society shows that.
Sure,
Not by
but I
even
could
by your
argue
okay, go ahead.
I could argue that men are easily exploited, and not that that's a good thing. But hear me when I say this. I think it's a terrible thing. But and it's starting to change. It's just now starting to change. But how easy was it for a woman to be like, oh yeah, that guy raped me.
Mm,
Yep, that guy
mhm.
essayed me. Yep, I didn't want to do that. Didn't want to go there. He made me do it. How easy was it for women to do that?
Oh, real easy. It is real easy. That's why even telling the youngins, these young boys, like, man, be careful who you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? You have to,
Exactly.
because shit, I almost got caught. I mean, I almost got caught up like that. Some chick said I did something, and she was mad because she got, it was on video though. So it was like, I'm not one of them people running that train on you, homie. If you trying to say I did something because I was shaming you, I was
I
shaming you.
mean,
You can't. Yeah, it was
look at
that shit was wild.
look at Johnny Depp
Hmm.
and what's her name tried to do to Marilyn Manson, right? I think I think women are considered less threatening because their threat lies in playing the victim.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I talked about that. It's the threats a threat is a threat, but it's levels to it, and it's not only levels, but it's methods, behind threats. So I mean, like even when we talking about exploitation, it's like it's levels to that because the way a woman can exploit the man is different from the way a man can exploit the women. But to men, the way they get exploited might feel worse than how a woman may feel like they get exploited. They might feel worse. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, uh, an unmature woman is a liability to me because of the harms that she can cause. Like I think, I mean, it's harder for me because I'm a man and I experienced it. For me, it's harder to get away from the detriment of a woman than I think for a woman to get from the detriment of a man. Because from my perspective, like if my sisters was going through something, the only thing they got to do is come to me. I protect them. They don't need no dude to protect them. I'm gonna protect mine. But who gonna protect me from these women? These devious, mischievous women. It's not a physical threat.
Nah, that's what you got to see. My brother may have protected me from some men, but I protected him from some girls. He's got three
but, I,
sisters,
but
and we had his back.
mm, and I'm talking like the non-physical, like
But
like
yeah, I know
my
what you mean.
sisters can't protect me from them, trying to put me in jail over some bullshit. They can't protect me from that.
No, it's just
That's what I'm saying. The way we get exploited, like when you think of a man, a woman needs to be protected from a man is physical, but
yeah.
for me, it's
It,
not
it
physical. It's something that,
it's your whole reputation, right?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. So it just I don't know. I think everybody can go either way, right? You can
Hmm.
be a bum guy on the streets, or you can be out there building something. And the same is for women. You can be
Hmm.
out there throwing yourself everywhere, being a mess, or you can be building a life worth building with someone, right? But I
And
think a woman loses her value faster, and a man takes longer to build his value. I do agree to that.
That's definitely true. It takes a man longer to build his Bible than it would a
and
woman. It's
and a
it's
woman
because what
loses it earlier. Yeah.
and even those stipulations is predicated upon society, you know. And unfortunately, like if you're looking for a wife or a husband, it ain't it's a factor, you know. Um, like it's sad that today, hey, character is not something high on people's list when it comes to interacting with other people. People don't truly value the character. Not, I ain't gonna say people don't. I mean, it's just for some reason it's not high up on the list. You know. Um, what up, though? Women can be hussies. Gary, you a nut, man. Sibling love is a word in America. I'm in America today. I don't know. I'm lost in the sauce. Remind me. But yeah, so when I was listening to uh this podcast, I be on Spotify now, more than YouTube. But I was listening to this podcast, and this woman was just saying how um like she was saying like he was talking about like if she go on a date, if a man go spend a lot of money, she rather for him just to give him the money than to pay for the date. And the guy was like, well, what did he get? She was like, my time. And she was like, the value of my time is worth more than his. And I'm like, it's sad that women think like that.
I think
Well,
that's ridiculous.
men,
I think
yeah,
that's ridiculous. I think both of your time is valuable and you should be willing to invest in each other. And I for one don't like restaurants and I hate shopping. So she sounds like a nightmare to me. Like let's grab some
and,
coffee and go for a walk. You know what I mean? Like actually
and
it
when,
I don't know.
I'm
I
sorry,
don't
though.
understand.
So like even in coaching, like I don't do I do relationship coaching. I'm not like a dating coach or nothing. But even like, I help people build self esteem. And a lot of times that's why, people building self esteem is to interact with the opposite sex. And I don't like to, divulge none of my clients, information, but, just having conversations about dating in general, like people's understanding of I'm not even going to say their understanding, their perspective of dating is, uh, I think why they put themselves in a lot of these pitfalls. Like dating is the time period where you get to know the person. Like even like, am I even gonna try to build a relationship? So like having something a first date where you can actually communicate and talk to one another, that's ideal before you start spending hundreds of dollars. And she talking about, well, if you go spend that, I'd rather just take the cash and if we go do it, and the dude's like, well, that's prostitution. Like,
See, if a girl told me that, see, I'm just mouthy though. But women are naturally a little more mouthy. I think we just naturally are. Um, but if a woman, like, if somebody told me that, I really think that
I pause. You still there, Pixie? One who said that is weird. Man, I was go play. I seen that on no, I was on that podcast too. I don't know, probably like a screen recorded or something. But I wanted to play that because like the stuff she was saying, I'm sitting there like, that's why you single, man. Like that's exactly why you single. And like that shit make women look bad. And it is like when you like I'm Commander Pixie fell off. Her
What
internet
up,
must have went.
Nine? We lost Pixie.
What up, Nine? Yeah, we
So
lost
that
Pixie.
woman
She
is
might come back.
weird. Maybe she's a gold digger because I've never looked at it that way. Like, if you're gonna go out with someone to eat, you're gonna get to know them, I guess. Just hang out and get to know them.
That's ideal. It's like when you're dating, when you're getting to know someone, like like to hear a woman say, like to even think like on the first date, oh, he gonna pay for something and then we gonna have sex. I mean, shit happens. You know, you might be vibing with that person. I done went on dates like, man, let me pay for this and get the fuck out of here. Like I never talk to this person again. Then I went on dates with people like, man, I can't wait to see this person again. So you might, vibe with people. I always told women like, I'm just be real. I cannot take you serious if we have sex on the first date. Like, when they get a little put, like y'all women, man, y'all can be pushy as hell too sometimes. Like, yeah, some women be well, this is what my experiences in life. I say things are human nature because some of the shit men do or women complain about men do, men complain about women doing it. I can complain about it personally. And then a lot of the shit men complain about women, I see dudes do it. Like
So I'm
the whole
saying it should
emotional
be
thing
that's what I'm saying. It
is
should be
just,
equal. If you go out on a date, like I don't care if I buy my own coffee. Let's just go grab some coffee and go for a walk, right? And if somebody wants to get all uppity with me, I'm mouthy, right? I would just be like, okay, well, you're a girl, so either you buy my lunch or you should have packed a picnic. Because what are you doing?
like like talking to you and Commander, like y'all some I'm don't take this the wrong way because I don't even want to say it because but y'all like I'm gonna say it, y'all just real people to me. I was gonna say normal or regular, but I'm like, no, that's
I
not.
think it's
But
more.
y'all
I don't
y'all
know. I think we're more normal. I think anyway in my
well,
world.
I don't want to use that term because society's standards on normal is fucking weird to me. But y'all real, right? Y'all just real ass people. Like it's things that men do, it's things that women do. But it's things that humans do, you know? And like a lot of the stuff I be hearing online, like the way the women and the men say relationships supposed to be or their expectations, I be thinking like y'all don't got no damn experience. Like this it's not like that in real life. Just not like that. And if it is like that, then that's why you where you at.
No, they got lost in some rabbit hole with people telling them that everyone should bow down to them as a woman. And they got lost in some
Yeah,
rabbit hole about they need a man with 6 figures who can provide for them.
Who's
Look, if you
telling
don't,
them that?
if you can't build it with them, then you're not entitled to what they have.
oh, big picture. I was just smoking before I started the show, and I was looking. What the fuck was I listening to? Something about Travis Hunter, and I was thinking like because the girl was like, "Well, he was there when he was doing this, when he was doing that." I'm like, whatever the fuck she did for him wasn't worth 40 million fucking dollars. What made her worth $40 million is the work he put in, and then him fucking her. That's what made her worth it. Is just you had a $40 million thing. That's it.
Yeah.
You're not worth 40 million.
Well, I mean,
No.
I think people have this idea that they're going to get married and he's going to buy them this house and he's going to have all this stuff laid out. And maybe it's because I was really young when all of that happened for me. You know, I had super munchkin the day after I turned 21. So I was really young, you know. And some of my fondest memories, don't get me wrong, I love where we're at now. We've come a long way. I've got a Tesla, he's got a performance Tesla, all that good stuff, you know. We've come a long way. But some of like memories that I'm really, really fond of are memories where I'm sitting on a mattress on a duplex floor because I don't have any furniture. You know what I mean? Like if you're not
Well, you was
willing to
broke.
build it with someone, then you're not entitled to it.
You're not entitled, and that's what I be like. I don't know these people. I don't know. I don't know. Like I be listening, man. I don't like a lot of this stuff be entertainment. I'm like, this shit ain't real life. Like it's not real because I don't see that nowhere in reality. Like when I go outside, I don't be seeing a lot of people like these people. And these, like even like some of the men, like I was talking to this one guy on the TikTok panel, and he was like, "Women need to be submissive," and I'm like, "Okay, I agree with that. Okay, to a point. But what do you offer for a woman to submit to? You can't tell me nothing."
I also agree to a point, right? Like I am a person, I am an individual, I have my own thoughts, feelings, and opinions, right? And I will go to bat for them. I will, behind closed doors. But when we walk out in public, it doesn't matter. I am your biggest cheerleader and nothing is wrong and you're the greatest person ever and nobody's going to say otherwise, including me, right?
But does he do the
Mhm.
same for you?
Yes.
Nice.
And that's how it's supposed to be. Like out in public, I never shame my wife. I always make her look like the queen she is. If I gotta say something to her, it's gonna be in private. She do the same thing. She follow my lead out when we out. If I say, "Hey, move this way, move that way," she knows for her protection because she know what I provide. She know what I can do, what I am, who I am. So if I tell her to move left, she go move left. If I tell her to go right, she ain't gonna ask me. She just go do it. I've never asked my wife to submit. One day I asked her, like, "Are you submissive to me?" She said, "Yeah." Why wouldn't I be? And I'm like, "Oh, okay." I never like. I think of submission like animals, me. Period. But to follow my lead, so I can be and do what I'm supposed to do, I need you to do it. That's an expectation that I set before we even became a couple. Like, look, when you with me, you got to move like I say move. And she like, why? And I'm like, because I might see something you don't see. And I'm trying to get both of us home. I've been in situations where I almost didn't make it home trying to protect somebody else who wasn't fucking listening to me. And then you start thinking, like, what am I risk my life to you for when you ain't even doing what I'm telling you to do when we do? And I'm talking about in the hood, in the street. I'm not in the street now, we're in the hood, and she doing it now, but that's where I learned it from. Like, this is why this is important because your head can get taken off.
Did you hear the guy that said he doesn't allow his wife to put gas in her car? Like he puts gas in her car and she's not allowed to because it's
My wife don't.
dangerous to go to the gas station.
Only time my wife pumped the gas is she running out of gas and I ain't with her. That's the only time she pumping again. My wife don't take out the garbage. She don't bring the clothes up. My wife don't even have to go on our dates if she don't want to.
I could
I
see
mean, it's
that
What
though,
just
up,
depending on where
Dolly?
you live. Depending on where you live, right? Like where I'm at, it's a sweet gesture, but it doesn't really mean anything because everybody's fine, you know. But like
yeah.
if you're like my super munchkin, for example, she's the tiniest little thing. She is 4 feet 9.5 inches tall. I'm not 100 pounds. She's not either, you know. Um, and so yeah, it like if I put her in the middle of a place where she's not familiar with, you know, it could probably be pretty dangerous for her.
And but that's the thing though. Like, circumstances, is a reason why, things like men may be uber protective versus when they kind of lax because of the circumstances or even environment. But if put in a situation, I'm pretty sure your husband, like if y'all go somewhere, y'all got to get gas, and you look at you, he ain't gonna be like, you get out and pump it. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
no,
You know what
of
I'm
course
saying?
not. You know, but I get it though. I get it, but I guess I didn't understand it until I was a mom, though. You know, because like
Yeah.
I wanted Super Munchkin to be all independent and all that good stuff. Most of the kids in our neighborhood, she's an only child, so she would go play all the time, and I would have a bunch of kids at my house all the time. And a lot of the kids in our neighborhood were slightly older than her. And so they'd want to go like ride bikes and all this stuff. And that was great, but they wanted to go to the park across this like busy highway, right? And so they all laughed at me because I turned my music up really loud so I couldn't hear them. And I literally got in my car and drove like 3 miles an hour following them so I could watch her across the busy street. You know? I don't
ain't, no,
know.
ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's just protection, man. That's what I told my wife the other night. She was like, I just want to be a good mom. I told her stop. So I said, you know why? Because you're actually thinking about it. A lot of people don't even think about being a good parent, let alone going, being protective and just making sure. I'm not always going to extra mile for my. I know how important it is. A lot of people don't think like that. I have seen some messed up things, like when it comes to way people treat their kids. And growing up in a, I would just say, impoverished environment, right? Then you become desensitized to certain things. But then you get older, you look back, you be like, you thinking about how like some of the interacting with your friends and their parents, you like, damn, that was messed up. Like,
Oh my gosh, yeah. There were times where mine was mostly mouthy, but my sister got awfully rebellious, and there were times where I was like, oh my goodness. And now I look back and I'm like, I can't believe she did any of that. I can't believe I did what I did, but I definitely can't believe she did that.
life is uh life is really like a box of chocolates, man.
I
It's
got
just really
lucky.
like a box of chocolates. Yeah. That's what
I
I'm
got
saying. Like,
lucky though.
Good to see you too, Dolly, Phoenix,
what
Fire
up, Dolly?
Starter.
Dolly in the building.
You, how you doing?
I got super lucky. My kid makes me look like I knew what I was doing.
Oh, I'm
Man,
sure
that's
you. It's because of you and your
I don't know
husband.
about that. She's been so great though. She's fantastic. She studies hard. She works hard. She's great to her friends. She's an absolute sweetheart. She never snuck out. She was never a partier, none of that. First time she had a drink, she was with me in a situation where it was legal. Like
Nice.
she makes me look like I knew what I was doing, even though I had no clue. I was young and I had no clue. I just made it up as I went.
So, how do you
We
guys
both
feel
did.
about like men that say, I really don't like it when men say this, that women are like teenagers, they're like kids, like basically they don't know any better,
I
like they
think
need
they
to be
just be
protected like children.
Oh, I
they
don't.
be
I don't
oh, go ahead. You got the mic.
like children. I
Yeah,
don't like
because
that at all.
like like uh like the husband that said his wife's not allowed to do this, she's not allowed to do that. It's not even like, oh, I do this for my wife because, it's something nice I want to do. It's like you're not allowed. So what if she wanted to do it?
See,
She's
I
not
don't play
allowed.
those
Like,
games. I don't play those games. Here's an example. I have my nose pierced. My husband did not want me to get my nose pierced. He thought it was a silly idea. But you know who took me to go get it done? My husband. Now, if there was an action I was doing consistently that displeased him, I would work on that because I don't want to constantly go around displeasing him. But you know what? He doesn't wear a nose ring. I do. So he took me to get it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Man, look, I got a German Shepherd, and my wife get in these moods where she want to tame shit and just buy new shit. So now she want a Doberman picture. So I told her to do her research. So to get her research, said she found the place, right? He was like, "Oh, the deposit only 500." And I'm like, "Okay." He was like, "Well, we go." Nah, we ain't getting that right now. She's like, "I really want this dog," and they, okay, yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll see. We got some other stuff coming up. Let's do that first. He said, "Well, I'm gonna just call and see what it all come with." Okay. 5 minutes later, she come back in the room. Yeah, the deposit was only 500. I'm like, "You told me that." He was like, "Oh." I'm like, "I guess I paid for it." She like, "Yeah, I love you. I love you too." I get mad. I get upset. Yeah, I did. But it's like I get over it. That's something she really, really wants. So I'm fine with that. I kind of want another dog too, but
That's
I'm gonna
so
Wait,
do it again.
so you
relatable.
guys
That
are
kind
gonna
of
get the
just
dog?
happened to my husband.
With that
Wait, she
started,
put
I'm
the
about to buy this.
deposit down? Like the sound cut out
Yeah,
for me, so I didn't hear it.
yeah. She put the deposit down. I'm like,
Oh Lord. What would have happened though
So
if it would have been the other way around and you would have done that?
nothing. My wife get mad because I don't buy nothing. But I'm about to buy the sprayer because I'm about to paint my house, and I'm like, I'm gonna just buy a sprayer. And
But
she's like,
that's
"Oh, you gonna buy this?"
different. Like a
Nah, cause
sprayer
look,
is different because a dog is like a big responsibility. It's like,
it's
we
yeah,
just keep
it's
bringing him
kind
home
of.
for free. We just keep rescuing him.
Yeah,
You could put a sprayer on the shelf and not use it and have wasted the money, but because I know a couple like that, and she came home with a Bernedoodle. She just went and bought a Bernedoodle on payments. Well, they ended up
Did
having
you
to
hear
get
what
rid
I
of it.
did you hear what I said I'm getting? Or did you hear what I
A
said I got?
pincher, a Doberman pincher.
These are investments. My dog, look, man, I'm a
Yeah,
realist,
it's an
man.
investment.
My shepherd, you know, they usually live 7 to 9 years. She already 4. You know, she want a friend. I'm gonna get a pension. That one gonna be I need them dogs, man. Them dogs, that's part of my
Oh,
defense
and
mechanism.
your shepherd will be so much happier. Onyx
Oh yeah.
like was so sad anytime we had to leave the house and stuff. Like she would just freak out. And we got
Yeah.
another dog, and she just got she got so much calmer because she had like a companion to run around
A
with.
companion. Yeah, shepherds need companions. They need to like I'm sitting on this couch. My dog just looked up at me. So if you hear me sit down, she gonna come here and messing with me. This dog is on me 24/7 like a baby, literally. It's like this my little homie. But I got her to help me,
Hmm.
you know, move around and see and stuff. And this dog I was like, and I'm not over exaggerating, I'm not lying. I was coming upstairs from the basement and my foot slipped and she grabbed my shirt and pulled me as I was falling back. That's why I said I love this dog to death. She saved my life.
Aww. Yeah, I love dogs. But dogs would be something that we would both have to agree on, which has happened. And the one time he didn't want the one dog, okay, well, I tried to get rid of the dog. It was like a dog that just came to our house. And then we ended up keeping it. He ended up saying, okay, we can keep it. We can get it. Because we just left it, we took it to the pound, right? So somebody would have like claimed their dog and nobody claimed the dog. So then it was up for adoption.
Oh. Yeah, our last little rescue, I found a home for him and everything, but by the time he got better, by the time he got well enough to go anywhere, we all knew he wasn't going anywhere.
Oh, he was like he was sick or he was older.
Yeah, so unfortunately, he actually came at a really interesting time. It all kind of happened. So my husband was like, I have a 2 dog limit, a 2 dog limit. You know, we had Onyx and Victor. Well, Super Munchkin brought home these 2 tiny puppies. One was 5 pounds and one was 3 pounds. And they both had parvo.
They equal one medium-sized dog.
Yeah, they both had parvo. And we were trying so hard to nurse them back to health. They were both hospitalized twice. I slept on the office floor for weeks on end. I woke up every hour and a half to syringe feed them. And
And then you
unfortunately,
had
I
to keep
couldn't.
them away from your other dog too, on top of that.
Yeah, both of the other dogs. Yeah. Unfortunately, I couldn't save the little girl, but we did manage to save the little boy. And I had found a home for both of them if I got them through this. But by the time we got better, like we knew that the little boy was not going to go anywhere. And then the one of our dogs shortly after that passed away from cancer. So now we have 2 again.
Okay, you have two. You're you're
Yeah,
you're two limit, right? You're two.
we're back to the
Yeah,
2 limit in a
we
sad
have
way though.
three. Yeah, that's
I,
sad.
I can't do little dogs, man. I own my
Well,
dogs.
they
Baby.
equal one dog.
I had a cocker spaniel. So that dog's probably the most vicious dog I ever had. The damn cocker spaniel. He bit everything and everybody. Like,
Oh,
God
he's
damn.
he's
Yeah,
bigger
they're
now.
protective.
He was small because he was so sick. He's bigger now. He's
Yeah.
58 pounds now.
Oh man.
Yeah, he's almost 2. Well,
Well,
no, he's
Yeah.
about
the
a year and
the
a half.
the third dog we got was I didn't want that dog, but my husband was like really wanted that dog, so we got the dog. It was a
The
compromise.
dog.
Like like he compromised and then later I compromised. It's just a compromise.
It
Sometimes it's
is.
Yeah.
one or the other is gonna compromise.
That's
I
how
should
it
get to
is.
bed though, because I got to get up super early. But thank you. It was an interesting topic, and I'm glad I got to stop by.
Oh, I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Come on
But
back, Pixie. You love me on the panel.
yeah, Pixie. But I want to hear Pixie's last closing out, her thoughts on the topic or your closeout,
Oh,
if
I
you
don't
have
know.
anything to.
I think we already said everything in the discussion while we were discussing it. I don't know. I guess just smile
Round it
bunches,
up.
laugh lots, and don't forget to have great fun.
Nice. Thank you, Pixie. Rest
Later
well.
days.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you. But yeah, I definitely agree with the compromise. I agree with what Dolly said too. You know, what Dolly said.
What did she
Um,
say?
you know, this is my topic. Wives submitting to your husband, husband submitting to your wife. I mean, I think if you, I mean, we like when me and my wife, right? You know what I'm good at. I know what she's good at. If it's something involving what is her specialty, then I fall back and let her. And if it's my specialty, I take the lead. So I mean, I don't know how people truly look at that term or the word submit. Um, I think of just like being obedient,
You there?
and I don't see why both parties shouldn't be obedient to one another. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you cut out for a second. I can hear you now.
I can no, it's sitting right next to my Peter. But yeah, I just think, when I think of the term submit, I think just being obedient. And if you're in a relationship, you should both be being obedient to one another. I mean, other than that, it's more of a possession than a relationship,
But how
to
can
me.
both be obedient if one person says something and the other person says a different thing, then that's what I'm saying, like who's gonna be obedient? It's,
At
there's
that
gotta be a
point,
compromise because they can't both submit at the same time, right?
but that'd be both parties being obedient to one another by compromising. So even a person compromising, um, I mean, I guess you can't be obedient at the same time. So, like I said, if it's something that I specialize in, she fall back. If something she specializes in, I fall back. Whoever present the best argument wins. I mean, I'm not one of them guys who go sit here and just say I know better than my wife. I'm not gonna say that because to me that's being naive because there's things that she's good at that I'm not.
Because when men say that, I'm like, bro, like what kind of wife did you marry? Like seriously, you married
You even got a wife.
you married a woman that you think of as a teenager, like as a responsibility as like another child. Because to me, that's like I would never want to marry someone that's a child or that you
You're
know
not
what I'm
gonna have a
saying.
Yeah, because then you're gonna have a kid with a kid, and then you're gonna be raising your kid, wife, and your kid. Your real kid. Like, no, I'm full.
Or are they just saying that to be a-holes? Or are they really because they have to have like that authority and that like they have to be so much like that they have to marry someone that's got a teenage mentality or a lesser than situation going on, like mentally, financially, whatever it is, emotionally. I don't, maybe someone they think that they can overpower.
Like, this is what I be wondering. So, like, is this shit even real? Like, a lot of the stuff, like, do they do this because we on the internet? If we was seeing this in real time in real life, and we watching these people interact, I can accept that. I've seen a lot of different scenarios in certain sense. But when people come online and talk like that, half of the time these dudes they don't be married, and if they are, they probably like, baby, I'm just online saying this. It ain't like this for real. You know what I'm?
Mm,
It's not
mm,
authentic. It's like they just saying that for this is what I got to do to get the likes
to
and the
puff
views.
themselves up.
Yeah, this is just a show. And then you see that because people get exposed. You be seeing them, oh, this is how a relationship is, and then when some shit fall out, then they coming on here exposing each other. Like you see the shit happen all the time. So I be thinking like a lot of the way these people talk, like they either doing it for entertainment or they lying. Or they lying. And if they are doing it for real, I say it like this: it's somebody for everybody. There's some women out there who are very, you know what I'm saying, and there's some guys out there who be something. So like when a lot of these women, but you can tell when I can tell when people talk from experience versus how they feel about something or how they think about something. I can tell when people talk. So like that podcast I was listening to with that girl, and I'm like, bro, you single? You probably ain't been on a date in years. Ain't nobody dealing with
Single.
all that. Yeah, because I
You know
mean,
she ain't
ain't
married.
nobody about, right? Ain't nobody about to deal with that. And you man,
Or
not even
she's
gonna
married to a super, super simp.
yeah.
Like
But
maybe
no,
someone that's insecure or I doubt it, but like there are women like that where you see like the one guy I was telling you where the wife was like, man, she's smacking him upside the head, treating him like crap in front of everyone, like and then he's the one that's like cooking, cleaning, washing, has a job, makes more money than her, and she's just like running the house. She's like running him like a dog.
never understood how dudes can deal. But I can't tell the story because it's family. But I say it like this. I told I told my wife like I think that's the first time your people got some because ain't no dude about to deal with all that. You attack my mama any type of way. We is on and popping. We at war. There ain't no making no excuses, no justification. We at war. You come at me once. And some of the shit, I'm like, and that's how it be. Sometimes people get their little first piece of pie and then they don't know how to act. And a woman, like, that's basically how Pixie was saying women can exploit men also. I mean, them simps like that, like them very gullible, naive guys, they get exploited all the time by women. And I don't know, man. That shit just weird to me. I mean, I had my simping phase when I was trying to figure things out, trying to be a good guy. When you trying to be a good guy, you tend to be taken. You know, you're more easier. It's easier to take advantage of people looking to do good. I'll say it like that.
Yeah. Well, that guy ended up divorced, but he only ended up divorced after she cheated. On top of all that, then girl, you're gonna go out and cheat? Oh no, you're doing too much. That's it's like
She was.
it's you were trying to, right? Like she
Mm,
was trying to get divorced or something. Like who knows like where she's at in her life right now? I don't know. But what did Pixie or Dolly say? Oh yeah, yeah. When women say the same thing about like their husband's like another child. You're right. You're right. I feel like they mostly say it jokingly, but I don't know. I've heard men say it like I feel like they're real serious about it. Like they think women are immature.
I mean, far as like protection, I protect my wife. You know that's my job. You know, like far as protecting, but far as treating her like a child, I'd never do it. She's being a kid, and if that's the case, the fuck I marry her for. Like when people marry, like when they find that's like predator traits, right? When you go out and seek somebody for low self esteem, this so it's easier to manipulate, and there's people that do that, men and women both do that. You know, they find people who have low self esteem, low self confidence, and they easier prey. They marry them, you know, just to I don't know, but that tells me a lot about the person,
Yeah,
like
like
because
they're
they
controlling.
can't deal with people, yeah, and they normally those people lack self control. They lack self control. They can't control themselves, so they need to go control other people. That shows lack of self control when you try to control other people.
Like my husband not wanting me to have a motorcycle. Like okay, I submitted to that. I'll allow it. But I can't remember it was something else and I was like I can't have a motorcycle and now this. But it must have been not that it must have been not that bad because I can't remember it right now what it was. But I was just
Raven, what
like
up, though?
kidding
Oh,
around.
my bad.
What up, Raven?
What though is like when it comes to math and finance and banking, I will submit because he knows this stuff. He has never withheld money, spend money. Yeah, and see, that's what I'm saying. It's like this is ideal because the perfect relationship is gonna look different for everybody, right? So the best way I can sum it up is find someone who complements you, meaning someone who that they whatever you weak in, that's their strength, and whatever they weak in, that's your strength. That's a good complimentary, but that's the beginning, because y'all still got to be on the same page. Like me and my wife talked about expectations before we even enter a relationship. Like if we get together, what do you expect from me? I need to know this now because I might not can't live up to your expectation. I might not be willing to, you know. See, I might not even be willing to, let alone try to live up to it. So let's have this conversation. So effective communication is another part about a key component in relationship. It's not anybody can communicate, but can you effectively communicate? Meaning, can you communicate with your partner to the point where they have a comprehensive understanding of what who you are, what you want, and who you are, or what you expect and who you are. Because if they don't, that's where a lot of people fall out at.
Yeah, when they're like, "Oh, I thought it was gonna be like this, or you were gonna be like that." And who
Yeah.
said that? Who said that?
Like, why would you expect that? I've been in relationships like that. Well, I thought you was go like what? You thought I was gonna hustle my whole life? Nah, man, this is temporary. I'm trying to get out the hood. That's why we hustling. I'm trying to get out of here. I'm just trying to, so this gonna be done. Once I go to school and get my shit together, I got a good job, 401k, health insurance. Fuck, I'm gonna keep hustling for. Like shit. I'm trying to get out the street. She want me to stay in. Like that shit. Wow, ain't you supposed to be the one telling me to do better, right? Like, hold on,
Yeah,
you supposed to be my Jimmy and Cricket, right?
she
You
was
better
about that
than this.
life.
Yeah, and she wasn't doing shit but spending money. That's all she was doing. She wasn't about the street at all. She was fucking like that's what I'm saying. She put me in a position where I almost got my damn head taken off because I'm telling her to come this way and she trying to go the other way, trying to be her. You can't tell. Bow bow bow. Oh, now you running towards me. I got to go get you. If you would have came when I told you to, all this would have been avoided. We'd already been out of there. But I'm like, God
Wow.
damn. And then
See,
like,
that would you say that was an immature woman?
hell fucking yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Most of the women I dated were immature. I think I probably dated 3 mature women in my whole life. Four. I probably dated 4 mature women in my whole life.
You think a mature
Like,
woman would have wanted to date you, like doing what you were doing though?
yeah, I dated mature women doing what I'm doing, and this is I tell you the difference. The two I dated when I was doing what I was doing, both told me to stop. Told me to stop. He's like, you too smart for this.
And would you
One
say?
girl, she
Not
she
yet.
was older than me. She was older than me. I think I was like 20. I think I was like 23, and she was like 36. She was like, look, I'm gonna take care of you. You can go to school. Don't worry about it. I got you. And I'm like, I don't know, woman taking care of me. Like I'm paying your bills, and you want me to? Nah, bro. It don't work like that.
Raven said he has his partner for 31 years, and she's kept him
That's
grounded,
what's up.
and she moons
That's
over
what's
him, and he loves
and that
her
that's
a lot.
and that's what I'm saying. Like I want to talk to people who've been in good relationships. You know what I'm saying? Because even in good relationships, you have your ups and downs, but you're still there. You know what I'm saying? you're still there.
See, the people in good relationships, they're probably not on here talking. All these funky, weird people out here talking and talking, and that's all they're doing. Like they probably haven't had anything serious. Not with that attitude. Talking about let's go on a date, but give me the money instead of taking her out to dinner. Just like give me the money, and then what are they gonna do? Go to her house? Like what? That's weird. Now I would have thought that she would have said, "Take me out to dinner and give me money." We lost word. And Raven's partner's 22 years older. LOL. That's a big age difference. That's I don't know if I've ever met anyone that has that big of a age gap. Can you guys hear word? Because I can't. Is he talking? Age is just a number. I mean, I guess if you're mature enough to handle a woman with that's a lot older, and then, obviously she's got to be able to handle it too. Okay. Maybe he got kicked out. Or maybe he's tending like to his kids. You back? Ooh, you're cutting out. What is that, Phoenix? Gigolo or Gigolo? Oh, Gigolo of the 80s. Raven, you were a Gigolo. Okay, so Raven says, I've always felt a couple decades out of, oh, I can't read that. Hold on, let me highlight it. Out of sync. Okay, yeah, like you were an old soul, like you were more mature for your age, basically. Word, you there? I think he's having internet. Is it hailing like at Mella's? Mella was on panel the other day and it started like raining, hailing. I don't know what if it was thunderstorming. It was hilarious. Her reaction to it was funny. She was like, pray for me, y'all. Pray for me.
Okay, but
Raven, you little hussy. You hussy old soul. See, okay, so you've always felt older. So now that you're older, do you feel younger or you still feel like you're older than you really are now?
can you hear me?
I can hear you right now, yes. Not earlier though.
Yeah, my bad. I don't know what happened. My Bluetooth went out. It just said battery full. I think I was the way I was laying on the couch. I might have turned it off. But let me get to these settings right here to switch earbuds. Why is it not giving me the option for the light? All right. Well, what was you saying?
Well, because Raven said that his partner, I guess they've never been married, right? They've been together that long. You're practically married, right? But she's 22 years older than him. So they've been with each other 31 years? 33? Sorry, my bad. 30 something years. She's 22 years older. He's always felt like he's older. Like I guess in his soul he feels like he's out of sync with Like he feels decades older. So, and age is just a number. I mean, if you were a mature young man, was she super mature or was she younger? Did she act younger than her age? I've never got to talk to somebody like in your relationship, with the age gap like that. That was pretty cool. It's really interesting.
Yeah, some I don't know, always been attracted to like older women. Always been attracted to older women. So I always talk to older women. My wife only 2 years older than me. My first wife was 4 years younger than me. Biggest mistake I ever made in my life. I only dated women, 2 women younger than me. And after the first time was I tried out. Second time, I don't know what the hell I was thinking. That was in my foggy days. Um, but nah, I can't. To me, like they always say, women mature quicker than men. I've never felt like that. I've never felt like that. That's just what my experience. Like most of the dudes were more mature than the women that
Hmm.
I came up with. The guys were more mature. So like when people like a lot of these stigmas they be placing on people, it'd be like I don't know until I hear other people say it, I'd be like that shit sound crazy. And then I start hearing other people say it, I'm like, oh, there gotta be some truth to it. Because it's a lot like the mature thing, like that. I've never seen it. But what I was saying about the value, like what Pixie was saying, like women's value tend to decrease, quicker than men, and that was the whole point that I wanted to make about like women are born with value is because even when you think about the value of a woman depreciating, like you think about the looks and stuff, but it's usually the womb, right? Like, okay, because even women are born with that value of having a womb. Like they can carry life. They can, so they become. That's like back in ancient days. That's why the daughter was always sold off to a, just so she can, produce an heir for the next lineage. But that's why the daughter was sold off, never the son. The son had to prove himself. He had to prove a value. He had to go do something to be of value. But with that womb, you created with value. A woman's highest calling is to lead a man to his soul, so as to unite him with source. Her lowest calling is to seduce, separate man from his soul, and leave him aimlessly wander. Now that's something spiritual. I was having this conversation with somebody. Shout out, I don't even know how to say your name. Wicca. But shout out to you, man, for that comment. Let me put that up here. But I was talking to a friend of mine, and she do like, she into spirituality. But
What's up, Shanika?
I said, well, man's true value lies in the physical. Woman's true values lies in the spiritual. Like we are the physical leaders, women are spiritual. Even if you look at ancient history, before we got into religion, when we was into spirituality as a people, a lot of the head people were women because women are the ones like not saying all men ain't connected to source as they say, but women are the ones who are connected to the spiritual aspect. But when women try to dominate in the physical, that's when she loses her value. That's when she loses her value. Because now she outside
Wait,
of her
say that
natural
again.
realm. Like when women try to be dominant in the physical, that's when her value decreases. Because
Oh,
women are naturally connected to source. And like you said, a woman is to lead the man, you know. the nurture and the spiritual aspect to lead them to source. So yeah, I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Nate the Great is in the building. What up, brother?
Nate,
You know,
baby.
Cherokee proverb about women. Hey,
Moot moot.
highest and moral man. Yeah.
Tushonka is very wise.
It sounds like Native American, so
Commander
that's what I
baby.
said.
Moot moot.
That's what I was saying, that spiritual aspect. And I think like even with me, like even like with my wife, like, you know, she Middle Eastern, she came up Catholic, but I didn't even ask her, you know, you can practice whatever you want to practice. I'm not gonna force you, but I practice my native culture. Now she practices it. She getting even more into it now because we got kids and she see me and the kids practicing certain things. Now she into it more. You know, she was into it before, but you know, now she getting more into it. And now she tapping more into her spiritual side. Because I mean you kind of guided and indoctrinated to focus on physical. Everything is physical. A lot of people don't really indulge into the spiritual aspect of themselves, especially women. Another reason they try to,
Hmm.
man, I ain't even gonna get into that.
Okay,
But
so can a woman be spiritual and be that independent woman? You know, like the women that say they're independent, this and then
you
then
can't
they
be.
also claim but don't they claim to also be spiritual though?
But let me
Don't
tell you, this is
you hear that right
this
though, or
is.
am I like making that up?
But that's like when I hear people talk like that. This is how I know they're not practitioners. This is how I know because anybody who actually practice anything spiritual, they understand one divine. You're never independent of anything. So even having that mentality tells me you just reading some shit online and interpreting and doing what you want to do with it.
It's
That's
like
all.
really they're
Because
lost, right? I feel like really
yeah,
they're really actually lost.
most people will
They
not
haven't tapped
dedicate
in yet.
themselves. They won't dedicate themselves to because of what you have. You have to let go. You know, like to really get into spirit, you got to let a lot of this physical shit go. Like so, even if you like, what like, how do I identify myself? I'm gonna do the southern way. I don't tell you I'm black. I'm this. I'm not. Tell you I'm a divine being having a human experience. That's what I am.
The
So
woo
if you
woo.
right, if you a spiritual person, you know you think beyond the flesh. Not only do you think, but when you practice it, you're more than just flesh, and that's how you carry yourself. So a lot of times, I be hearing these people talk about all the spirits and all this stuff. I'll be like,
But like
how you carry yourself.
I know like without my husband, if I should ever be without my husband, like I know I'm good. I'll be all right. Like I'm good. But that doesn't mean that I'm saying, oh, I'm independent. I don't need a man. But I know I'm
They're
okay.
self-sufficient. This is why these words mean so much because they have, like, when you say something like independent, independent means alone, away from everything. When you say self-sufficient, I mean you can function on your own. It don't mean you're on your own. But you can't put something independent into any type of group. And a relationship is a group. That's a group. When you're in a relationship, now it's more than one coming together. Now you're a group.
I think it's better that way because if like I don't know, I think it's because there are some people that will only stay with someone because they're dependent on them, and it's not necessarily because they enjoy them, they love them, they're just dependent. So they're forced to at the moment be with the person, even though they can't stand them.
Well, it's like I said, everything. So even when you talking about dependence, you have dependence and you have levels of dependence, right? So when you become dependent on someone, it shouldn't be fully dependent because eventually,
Like emotionally dependent, like all the dependent.
well, emotionally, like you can't be like if I'm emotionally dependent on someone. you know, I can't just be 100% emotionally dependent on them, making that person responsible for my emotions. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't do it like that. You
Like
know,
when
so
someone said,
levels,
I can't live without the person. Well,
no.
it's a difference between you can't live without them versus you don't want to be
Yeah,
without them. Like, I don't want to see
yeah.
my life without you. I don't want to be without you versus like, I can't live without you.
I heard people say that. I remember this one chick told me, I love you more than I love myself. I got the whole way from
That's a crash out waiting to happen.
hell no. Like, okay.
Those type of people crash out.
3 babies by 3 different dudes in 4 years. After she told me, like, hell
No, Dolly, he meant women. Dolly.
no.
You're so funny, Dolly. Raven, you're being corrected right now. It's called girl code. You're far away, word, so we can't hear you.
Oh shit, my bad. I forgot my earbud mic ain't working for some reason. Yeah, my bad. I'm gonna step off for 1 second.
Raven says, I need the control of women. I'm lost without it. Well, Raven, I know someone that can't live without a woman. It doesn't. I feel like it doesn't even matter who the woman is. He just always has to have a woman in his life. Like he'll go from one woman to another. He just always has to have someone. I don't know where that stems from. I mean, he has a good relationship with his mom. Well,
Speaking,
seemingly, I don't know.
and I actually, can you hear me now?
Yes.
I'm coming closer to the mic. But I actually wanted to have a conversation about something like that. I just didn't know how to word the topic. But like that, like you said, you got a good relationship with his mom. It can still be his value, like the way he values himself. It can be that. It can, the same thing happens to different people for different reasons, or people do the same thing for different reasons. So, I mean, yeah, talk to actually see. But what I wanted to have a conversation about is what people often look for in others is what they missing out themselves. They looking for others, people to fulfill a gap or a hole within themselves. And I think that's the wrong reason to get with someone.
Well, but like sometimes, like let's say if okay, let's say if you don't have family, because that's what usually people say, right? Like, and you're looking for someone that has family. You want to marry someone that they have family, so their family becomes your family.
But that might not work out that way.
No, it might not, but
And if that's the main reason you with this person, and you putting yourself in a bad situation, well, it could be bad. It could work out, could not work out. But like for me, I had to realize like I wanted a family, like father, mother. I wanted that because I didn't have that, and I forced it a lot of times. I see this person, okay, yeah, you want a kid, I want a kid too, cool. And then I start dating and get with them. Like, nah, I'm straight. I was smart where I didn't fuck up and have a kid before I was ready, but I stayed in relationships trying to be that good husband. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be that good significant other, and I was forcing it, and people took advantage of it because I was settling. Oftentimes, when we have something missing, we'll settle for a piece that we think fit instead of finding the right piece. And the way you find the right piece is to heal from whatever you're going through before you try to fill that hole. Because if you don't, you're just gonna be trying to plug in pieces.
I see what you're saying.
You're gonna keep trying to plug in the pieces where the woman control comes from. I think I wrote it right. All women have a power to dominate over me and control. All right, Raven. Don't tell us you like getting tied up and stuff.
Raven, that's a different topic.
Raven, don't tell us you be wearing leather suits now, Raven. Just joking with you, man. Joking with you. Oh man. But no, it's everybody different, and that's why I say the complimentary aspect. Like everyone needs something different, and it's not about what I need or what you need, but it is about what works for me and what works for you, So like even when I hear people be like, "Well, this is supposed to be like that," I'm like, "No, man. It could be 50-50, it could be 100%." Like far as like how the finances is what works for that couple. A 50-50 person probably shouldn't be with somebody who seeking 100%. You know what I'm saying? That probably won't work. A guy who need, to go 50-50 trying to date somebody who ain't trying to go 50-50, that ain't gonna work. That's not complimentary.
Yeah, or you see the ones that are like the one doesn't like to go out and the other one does.
And see,
that could be a problem.
That can be a problem too, especially if you don't effectively communicate. Because that's how me and my wife is. I don't like to go out. She loves to go out. Sometimes I go out with her. She just went. What was it, Freaky Friday 2 or something? She just went and seen that with her friend. I'm like, shit, go. Now I can't be someone who don't want to go out and expect her not to go out because I don't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you can't go out with your friends because I don't want to go. Like, she want to go see a movie. Cool. Your friend want to go. I go out to it, and then we compromise also. You know what I'm saying? Like, she know I want to go. I'm not going to the damn movies, Freaky Friday 2, whatever the hell that bullshit is. I'm not going to see it. She know I'm not going to see it. So she like, I'm going to take my friend. We going to go see it. Fine. Cool. Because I ain't going to see it. Now, I went to go see Beetlejuice with her. I can't even see the damn movie screen. So it's like, why am I going to the movies? But I compromise. My wife want to go. She wants to spend time with me. So I go. I'd rather sit at the crib if I'm going to watch it.
Yeah. Yeah, I compromise in that aspect.
My biggest need is a cuddle. My partner don't like cuddling, and we've always had a dog.
Yes, Raven. I'm like the type like I'll cuddle for a little bit, but then I want to go my separate way. But that's what we have dogs for. You're right.
Man, I hold my wife till she goes to sleep, and then I slide from up under like, oh, yeah, you are. My wife moves too much anyway. She be playing Mortal Kombat in her sleep. I'd be like, chill, man. And both my kids sleep like her. I be in one spot forever. I won't move or nothing. I just be in one spot. Man, they be everywhere. You waking up, they be feet on your head. I'm like, when do you even get back in the bed, bro? Like, you just in your room sleep. What did you in here for?
I sleep on the edge.
Yeah, I love the edge.
What's the suit? What's that leather suit called? I can't remember what it's called.
You said what's who?
The suit, the leather suit. Tashanka said Raven in the leather suits.
Yeah, they be patent leather too, don't they? They be having little shiny patent leather suits on and shit with the holes for the eyes, and that's it. They don't even got a hole for the nose. They had a little mask hooked up to it. What was that on? We was watching. My wife was watching that American Horror Story. I forgot what season it was, but I'm looking like, man, this shit crazy. And it was this dude. I was a member of this cigar bar, right? It's Cigar Lounge. it was the dude, you know, he what did Bob do? I can throw darts real good, right? I'm good at darts. So at the cigar bar, you know, that's how I met him throwing darts and shit. And what the fuck did he do? I forgot what he did. He's some type of businessman. You know, cool, older white guy, kind of, you know, chunky or whatever. And he used to, you know, say some shit about, you know, the women in the cigar bar or whatever. He'd be saying little things about them and shit, you know, like, you know, like I ain't gonna say Donald Trump like, but you know, it was like one of them older white guys who just, you know, say whatever the fuck he was thinking. Anyway, didn't see him for like 6 months, right? At the cigar bar. His ass pop up at the news that he was arrested for organizing the unaliving of his wife. Right? And when they raided his house, man, he had a dungeon down in there with all these sex toys and suits and all this crazy shit down there. And I'm like, man, he was giving me them vibes. I used to be saying, like, Bob a little freaky dude. Like, I used to always say that, like, man, you freaky as hell, bro. Get your freaky ass out of here, man. Everything is like, everything was like, he made everything out of sex. I'm like, bro, you know, that shit weird, bro. Stop. You know, I don't care, bro. And it'd be, man, I ain't even about to repeat some of the shit, but it'd be like some weird shit. Like,
I mean, not everybody
nah.
like that is an unaliver, but yeah.
Now and I forgot what the motive was. I think his wife caught him because they used to do shit together in the dungeon, him and his wife, but they used to like get prostitutes. Like all they did, that shit kind of fucked up, man. Like whatever
Take
you
it
do in
easy,
the dark, that
Raven.
shit come to the light.
Bye,
What up?
Raven.
Take it easy, Raven.
easy.
Don't put none of them leather suits on. He was like, man, since y'all talking about it, I'm about to go put this suit on. I holler at you. I'm just fucking with you, Raven.
Be safe. He said he has a video to make. We're not even gonna ask.
But yeah, hey man, somebody drop Raven link if y'all got a stick in the chat. Somebody drop Raven link. Y'all go over there and check out Raven, man. Oh shit, I'm right here with my phone. I'll do
Dolly
it.
needs a stick.
Yeah, I get Dolly. Oh, hold on. I'll try to get Dolly.
A wrench. A stick sounds.
If Commander say you get one, then you get one.
Get it. He said love yous. But some of that freaky stuff, like I wouldn't want. Nah, it's not for me.
Still haven't seen that 50 Shades of Grey. I don't know why I just refuse to watch that shit. It's just certain things like when people start telling you about it, I don't want to watch no shit like that.
I'm 50 Shades of Vanilla. Vanilla. I just think that some of that stuff could lead to like what you're saying, and it has, because there's lots of cases like that.
Yeah, man, that'd be on some.
People get carried away. They fantasize.
I can't get nothing out of doing it the regular way, so I'm gonna do some crazy shit. Like some of the shit people be like, bruh, like just in general, not only in that field, but just in general. If you really truly think about like what a lot of people are into, I'd be like, I don't know, man. Like I was saying the other day, I feel like we live in Sodom and Gomorrah, man. Like I know we as human beings are creative, but goddamn, bro, y'all be doing some weird shit. People weird, man. I don't know. God should have gave us free will or whatever you want to call it. He should have just made us like the animals and just be on a program. The whole thing God did was give y'all the ability to think. Mr. Bob, what up, though? God gave y'all the ability to think, and y'all done went crazy with it, man.
People take it too far.
Like, do you know there are, like, you know, when that BBL stuff was, like, remember when it first blew up? Do you know people was literally letting people put, like, rubber cement in their ass and shit?
Yeah, I saw
like,
that.
bro.
I've seen Some
This
story.
shit is fix a flat. Like you that fucking desperate, bro? You putting this shit in your body? What do you think that if you can't eat it, what the fuck you gonna inject it into your body for? If you man, look. Oh man, and the thing about like I don't know if it's just because I worked in the medical field, but like soon as you think of something like that shit gonna start eating your flesh. A lot of this shit is like the chemicals alone. That shit gonna start like when I learned how what was that stuff called crystal that meth. When I learned, I'm like, bro, y'all taking fucking battery like oh hell no, bro. I can't even I don't want to say what they use up the battery, but well, they're taking lithium strips out of batteries. And then you smell a lithium strip. Do you know what the fuck that is? Like,
But it's only a little
like,
bit at a time.
no, fuck that. Fuck that, man. That's like even this, right? This is what people like the bakes. Like people don't know, like bro. Like when I worked, I remember when the first time I said, "No, what's in it?" He said, "I don't know." I'm like, "I'm straight. I'm not smoking that." And then when I started learning how they make it, I'm like, "Oh no." So even the ones that I get, they're vegan. And for a long time, I made my own oil off a cold press. I just made my own oil. It's not a hard process. So I made my own. But now I would only use vegan where they don't use chemicals because even them vapes, man, the shit they put in is metals in that shit. And it's butane. They use butane to create a lot of that the vape. So even putting that, like, man, you can't put that shit in your body, man.
Butane?
Butane. They use it to cut, to take, to make it, so it won't go solid. They have to put butane in it to keep it oily, because it'll go solid and it'll make like resin or key. So a lot of people put butane, but when I did it, when I made it, you didn't have to put butane. You had to put a glucosamide in it. And it's two ways. I mean, you can order glucosamide, but I knew how to make that, so that's how I was making my own. But I mean, they was shit making it cheap, just like they do with drugs. Shit, they just use butane. You can go right to the stove and cut it with butane.
Going back to the women injecting that whatever cement stuff, I seen some lady's story on YouTube, and oh god, it's like everything was running down to her legs, and it was like all
Mm-hmm.
bumpy, and then like she was in so much pain, and like she was just sharing her story, and then there was like other girls sharing their stories.
I'm
I just
thinking
couldn't believe it.
what are y'all thinking? Like, if you're not like, and then they're not going to I remember one time, when I first moved out to the suburbs, like, my insurance had got cut and I had a toothache. So my then wife was like, "Oh, go to my dentist." I'm like, "Okay." So her dentist, we going in the hood, and her dentist is next to is in between a bakery, a Middle Eastern bakery, and a Chinese food shop. It's sitting in the middle of those two. I walked in there and I'm looking like, hell no, y'all ain't putting shit in my mouth. Like, fuck this, bro. I am not letting y'all touch me, man. Like, people don't think like that. Like, man, you go into these back alleys, they giving you a BBL in a hotel. Like, you don't think something wrong with that shit? Oh, they getting into the low. Like, you that
That's
fucking
really
desperate.
desperate. It's
Yeah,
really
you that
desperate.
desperate. To
Even
have a
even
big butt.
doing it like with a surgeon, like at a legit doctor's office, like even that's so dangerous. I
Yeah.
would be scared to do any of that stuff.
Do you know what most people don't understand? You have an anesthesiologist, right? You have a doctor who specializes in anesthesia. So anytime a regular non-anesthesiologist want to give you some type of uh, anesthesia,
Anesthesia.
you need to ask what kind, because a regular doctor can give you what they call twilight. But even then, most doctors ain't certified to give you that shit. Not to know, like to even get twilight, you need to be around oxygen. So if you get any type of anesthesia and you ain't around oxygen, your ass probably gonna die. I'm not
I
trying
mean,
to
you
be
would think
funny.
they would have to have oxygen. That would be like,
Shit, I done heard some stories and seen some things where I went to this dentist and they was trying to give I don't know, they was trying to give Versa is a twilight anesthesia. And I'm like, oh, y'all got oxygen? They said, no. I'm like, okay. They're like, why? I said, well, all anesthesia is a paralytic. So it's a possibility that my lungs can get paralyzed, even if you give me a little bit. Even if you give a person a little, that's just something, that's just how the body works. That's literally, sometimes it is just shut the body, it'll shut the lungs. You might have something, you might have a little bit of pneumonia in your lungs. The calipers ain't expanded all the way. And you get some anesthesia, that should shut your lungs down. So you need oxygen to pump it. That's why, like a lot of these plastic surgeons, a lot of the BBL people was getting, losing their life because they was giving them twilight anesthesia and wasn't no oxygen around.
it's oxygen. Like, oxygen should be easy to get and easy to have. Like, it's oxygen.
So always that tank. Even then, like if somebody stop breathing, it sucks when you don't breathe doing CPR. That shit fucking sucks.
Tashanka. Tashanka said Eddie Murphy used to have a song called Boogie in the Butt. Stick a comb up your butt, boogie in the butt, boogie in the butt.
That didn't get awkward.
Well, where's this? Okay, so where's this? Like, why are all these women wanting to do all this? Like, they've got value. Why are they trying to?
Do they?
They're trying to make themselves more valuable.
But to who? And like think about this. Marketing. That's what we do. That's when we present ourselves, we're marketing ourselves. So a woman with a big butt, what type of attention, because that's what marketing is, attention grabbing. What type of attention do you think? Okay,
money.
men. What type
like
of
money?
Money, okay.
Like there was this one girl, she did all her body, and then because she was just like a little stick, and then she did all her body, and then she was making money, 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 money. She ended up passing away because somebody unalived her, but because she was, I guess, the value they saw in her was just her body, not as a person. Like they didn't value her as a human, as a person. They just valued her for her body. But she was making money. She could buy whatever she wants. She can go on trips. She could do. She had money. Missing mom. She said, "I got a big butt and no money." Girl, you ain't doing it right now. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Missy Mom said she got hers for free. Listen, I know a girl that just did her whole body, and I tried to convince her not to, and her husband didn't want her to do it. And watch, what week are we in? I'm probably gonna visit her in another week. And she did her butt, her stomach, her boobs, and her neck, like her face, like her neck. And I'm like, okay, if you're gonna do it, why are you doing it all in one shot? That's too much. And then she's like, no, I'm gonna do it. I'm like, you're gonna be in serious pain because like you can't barely move. You're gonna need a lot of help, and then
drainage.
All the drainage.
Yeah.
And then she said that the doctor told her that if she doesn't do all of it, like if she does it in half, like half now, half later, that most women don't go back for the other half. And I'm like, yeah, because they're in so much pain. Yeah, they're in so much pain. They're not gonna want to go back. But she ended up doing it. And then she was crying, and she's like, oh, I regret doing it. And I'm like, well, too late now. And I'm like, why do you regret it? And she's like, because it's like so much like excruciating pain. And I'm like, oh well, I'm like, girl, but your body's gonna be lit. I was trying to like give her, I was trying to like make her feel better because it was too late. She already did it. I'm like, I warned you, I told you, because I know somebody else who did her stomach and her boobs, and I had to go help her because she was in so much pain, and I had to help like shower her and do all the stuff because she was in too much pain. She couldn't do all the stuff by herself.
And see, my wife, her abdomen, she had abdomen tore carrying a baby, so she had to go get abdomen reconstruction. And she was like, "I'm gonna get some liposuction while you're in there." I'm like, "Go ahead, ain't nothing but liposuction. You ain't trying to tuck her tip nothing." So, but I felt bad
It's
because
not
I
that
told
bad.
this bad. I had this bad joke about evolution, and I felt bad that it kind of associated the Mrs. Modern. But I was like, well, white women, modern day white women are proof of evolution because they got butts. And Mrs. Mom was like, I got a butt. I'm like, my bad. Oh, bad for it after that. But she
Look what
don't
Missy
know.
Moss said. Missy Moss said that will never make her feel better, sadly. And see, I told her, I'm like, but you're beautiful. Like, obviously, you got a husband, right? You were able to get a husband. You're beautiful. And she's like, no, but it's like a personal thing. Like, um, guess what she said? Oh, Lord. She said that on social media, she wants to be the girl that can. She says she doesn't feel comfortable doing full body shots on social media. And she said, I'm just the girl that does like the portrait, like from from the boobs up, and she goes, I want to be able to like do full body, and I'm like, girl, oh my
It's,
gosh, for social
and
media,
see,
are you kidding me? Your husband is like really
and,
sad not wanting her to do it.
and this is what I be talking about. Like a lot of that she a good example where I be saying like why people do the things they do. They can say it's for them, but it's really for other. It's how other people look at them. People's self-esteem is predicated upon how other people look at them versus how they look at themselves. Like if you look up the definition of self-esteem, it's how you look at yourself. But the way people look at themselves is how others look at them. And it's fucked up that your husband right there saying you beautiful and you this, you that, but you more worried about what social media think about you.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
And she's like, oh, it's a
As a husband,
self-esteem.
I'd be like, man, fuck you.
She says it's to make her feel better because she's always like her self-esteem, whatever. And I'm like, girl, why? And then I'm like trying to tell her husband, like, she loves you. You mean a lot to her and all this. And he's like, mm-mm. He's all making faces. He's like, mm-mm. Like, oh Lord.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I'd be like, nah, bro, you more you care more about how other people look at you than I do. So I'm straight. I'm good.
Yeah, he was upset. He was upset. And then, yeah, I'm, you know what see, the thing is that I think that, well, statistically, they say that women who like do their bodies like that, like they end up getting a divorce, or like the statistics is higher for them to divorce after they do all their body like that. So I'm thinking the husband maybe feels, I mean, it's like probably several reasons. But as a
She's been
husband,
remarketing herself for new
yeah,
clientele.
as a husband, he's probably thinking she's gonna leave me. And then he's like, I'm paying for it. I'm not, he didn't want to contribute or whatever. And then she's like, I'm saving up my own money. I'm gonna do it. Da da da. It's like, oh God. Good luck, y'all. It's too late now. She done did it already. So, yup.
You gonna fuck around?
Respect the money. Missing Mod sent a super chat. The Word
Oh
has the
shit,
best
man.
show on YouTube. She said the
I
Word has the best
appreciate
show
that.
on YouTube. I have the missing
Listen.
link. White girl with a big butt. With a big old butt.
Shout out to Missing Mind. And Missing Mind, I mean you doing numbers, sis. You doing your thing. She need to have at least 1K by now. Missing Mind be having great shows. She be having great shows, man. Oh, let me respect the money. Y2K in the building. Shout out to my brother Kalani, man. Y'all get over there and check out Kalani too. Missing my both of y'all drop y'all links, man. Y'all content creators, y'all come here, y'all my people with the sticks. Drop y'all links, man. We gotta
What's up,
connect to one
Kalani?
another. Where is it at? Oh, here we go.
Where got the money? Where got the juice? 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 Where got the money? Where got the juice?
Man, I don't care what nobody said. That's an iconic laugh. That's what made me clip
Yeah.
it with the laugh. That's
It's
what made me
awesome.
clip it. Man,
Her laugh is perfect.
Huh? Can't even imitate it.
No.
Never to be duplicated.
She can't even duplicate it. It has to come natural.
What the fuck I said, bugs. Okay. Miss Ma said she'd be right back. But yeah, man, it's
Yeah,
that was something-
sadly.
oh, but that she repackaging herself like that.
Yo, the
shit,
social
man.
media thing was wild. She's like, you know, the girls that do full body shot, you know that they're like confident because you know they got work done. And then yeah, I don't know. What
Like,
like
you
I try
got-
like what do you try like damn. You can't like I can't say like fix someone, but you can't help someone like no matter what I say to her, it's just not she's determined,
That's
like
it.
that's what she wants, no matter how much I try to say. Obviously she's not even listening to her husband, so she ain't gonna listen to me.
Now, the show we did the other night, like some shit you just gotta experience. That's exactly what I'm talking about. No matter what you tell people, some things they gotta experience for themselves. I'm telling you, I don't know how old she is, but did she have kids already?
Yeah, she's got a little boy.
Did she have them young or?
Not that young, not underage or anything, but young, yeah.
But it's like even social media, right? Like, did she have a lot of attention when she was younger? Did she get attention?
Oh, that I don't know. Did she get attention when she was younger? You mean like by men, you mean?
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you that, like, if you look at this, like, people, like, when you're accustomed to something, you don't, you approach it a different way. You understand it. You know how it works and everything. So that's the same thing for attention. Like, if you like somebody my age, I'm 40 years old, and I had attention my whole life. Like, people been in my face, and I've been shying away from it my whole life. I'm accustomed to it. So even if I get popular on social media, you ain't gonna see me doing nothing crazy. Like, even when my numbers start going up and I was getting 32K, people was like, "Oh, this is," I'm like, yeah, man, I appreciate it, but you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like I wasn't big headed about it or nothing like that, because I'm
You
used to
think
having shit.
you think that if she's had men's attention, then she wouldn't want to do that? Or like if she's like an ugly duckling, you mean?
She's over that. Like, so the thing social media does, it gives you the ability, like, wherever you at in your space, you might not be popular, right? So you might not be getting that attention, but on social media, these people from all over the world, they don't know you. So you can get that attention because you don't have a reputation, you don't have anything. These is all new, so you can be whatever you want to be, do whatever you want to do, and you can gain easy attention, which you can't gain in real life.
I think it's honestly, I think it's social media, but not only that, it's the friend group like around. Like it's because people around us, like they're all getting surgeries and stuff.
And she probably see the attention they getting from it. And now
Yeah,
she wants that
but
too.
it's like, girl, you're married, you got a little boy, like obviously you got a man. It's not like, oh, I need to do like I don't know, I don't get it. Like I get it, but it's like you're being influenced by the the people around us and social media.
Yeah.
Like and those girls are being influenced probably by social media too, and the
By
attention
social
they get.
media.
It's like all a
Mhm.
circle.
That shit is a drug, man. I'm telling you, like we think of like narcotics and hard drugs, but this shit is you get the same sensation. You get that dopamine, you get that rush, and you can't once you get that high, man, you be chasing it, trying to get like how you hear people say, well, you can't get that same high you got the first time.
You cut out. Word. Hello. Did he cut out for only me?
Yeah, my mic. I don't know why my mic.
Oh, I hear you now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think it's like it's just this thing, and like the girls will do whatever to get the money. They'll put it on a loan. They'll do whatever it takes to. And I'm not gonna say not everybody, but it's enough people doing it that it makes probably I don't know. It makes it's influence. You're being influenced basically. I get it because
It is.
even I don't want to do all that, but then it makes me stop and think like, well, I could probably just do this. I could do this part, but I don't need that. Like I'm comfortable the way I am. But it does stop sometimes and make you think, oh, well, I could do this. I could do that. It's not that bad.
The,
Maybe not
thing,
like
the thing
the extreme.
But think about this. Imagine she did all that, do all the surgery and shit, and she don't get the response or the reaction that she expect. Like, say if she tried to get on social media and she don't get shit, no response, no reaction,
Oh,
then she
she's
will
gonna
be
get the
looking like,
response. She's gonna get the response. I mean, but what you're living for the response, or you're living like to keeping up with everyone? Like I don't know. And then what if something like I told her like what if something happens to you? What if your husband loses you? You're like you have a child and something happens. Is
and,
it worth it? It's not worth it.
like, look, like, I don't know how everybody feel, but like, as a female, have you ever? I don't know. It's just the body feels different. Especially it depends on what they do, but like even like makeup, man. I look at women like it was this weird. My son started school today, right? So he went to like a half day, and then we had to go back up there. So we go back up there, and I'm sitting in the car, and mind y'all, I can barely see. Man, I looked over, I seen this Chinese woman, and I'm looking like, lady, we in America, we in like it was like her face was damn near white. And I'm looking like, why you got all that damn makeup on, man? Like she looked like a painting. The shit didn't even look real. And I'm looking like the shit people do to themselves to try to be pretty or appealing to other people. Like that shit is fucked up, man. The extent they go. Like that shit is crazy, man. And then you don't get the reception that you want. I wonder how that feels. I don't know how that feels because I never did that. But just thinking about it, that shit got to feel worse than you had to feel worse after not getting the results that you expected that you did before you even did it.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah.
I didn't, man, this ain't funny, but like this, it was this skinny girl with these big ass eyelashes. Like the eyelashes were bigger than her like eye sockets. And when I turned and seen her, I was like, damn. And she looked at me. I looked at her. My wife looked at me, and she like rolled her eyes and kept walking. I'm like, I did not mean to do that. When I turned my head, I didn't expect to see that. But I'm looking like, what the fuck you got your eyelashes that big for? You bringing your kids to school? Like, what the fuck are you doing with this? Like, if you keep blinking, your ass will fly away or something. Like, come on now. Like
But
that
she
shit
probably
look
gets that a lot.
crazy.
Cause I know somebody that she puts on a lot of makeup, and she's on YouTube. She's my YouTube homie. But and her lashes are really big like that too. They're fake, right? But
Mhm.
she's like, this is for me, it's not for you. Like, okay. Not telling me personally, but the people that hate on her for it and give her like the bad compliments. But
I
it is
think people do
excessive.
that. I think people do that because they know they're gonna get a fucked up reaction. Like, because come on, now, how you like when people say that you doing? Are you looking at your eyelashes all day?
It's because
How's
I
that
think
for
they
you?
get used to seeing, like, you're not used to seeing her, but she's used to seeing herself like that every day. So she's accustomed to it. But somebody like yourself, it's like a shock.
But and see, like this, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, if I go outside looking scruffy, right, it ain't nobody business. But if I present myself in public and somebody be like, "Oh, you looking kind of wild," I can't be mad at that. You see what I'm saying? Like the way I present myself, if someone has a critique, positive or negative, I can't be mad at that. And people get mad at that shit. Like you came out here looking like that. I didn't tell you to look like that. I mean, shit. That's how I feel. If I go outside with some purple pants on and a green shirt, my big ass, and they like, "Oh, he look like Barney." I can't be mad at that. I don't went outside with these purple pants and green shirt on. Fuck, I'm gonna be mad if somebody call me Barney. I can't be mad at that. So the way people present themselves when they don't get the response, or even like coming on here and they telling their story, right? You could tell, like me as a content creator, this is what I'm telling you. Anything that I put on online, I expect somebody to give me a positive or a negative critique. It's already that's an expectation because I'm putting something in public. Anything that you present to the public, people have the right to critique because you put it there. So like even when I be hearing people, oh, they saying bad stuff in the comments, man, erase that shit and keep it moving. Make fun. I make fun of it. You put some stupid shit in my comments, I'm gonna have fun with you. But I'm not about to sit here and complain about it because I put it out there. I
My
put it
voice
out
is
for
one of
public
it.
consumption. You said what?
My voice. Like, my voice is something that gets good compliments, but then also I get like negative response too.
But now, see, it's one thing about expressing your opinion, and then one thing about being degenerate. Like now, if somebody starts saying some degenerate, I knew I was just waiting for you to come over here. Why are you on my couch? Oh, why you get off me? You big ass off me. Come on, now, no.
Where's getting
Oh
attacked?
man, bro, I don't want no kisses. Thank you.
But not only that, where
Oh
like
man.
I'll get negative stuff from girls too, because like females sometimes, like just the other day there was a female that you could tell that it's like a jealousy thing,
You
and then
gotta
it was
take
an
my
age
man by
thing, like,
talking.
oh, that I'm not mature, like I'm not mature enough to participate in their conversation. I'm like, bro, I'm not a kid. My voice is young, but I'm older. Like, I'm not a kid. But just because of the voice, and then you could tell that it was like a jealousy thing. Like, I'm not
Yeah.
trying to get with your man or the other guys on panel. Like, just because they're saying nice things about my voice and maybe not hers, maybe, I don't know, that bothered her. I don't know. The chick blocked me.
And she probably sounded like she smoked 10 pack of cigarettes in a second. That's why she
The
mad
thing
at
is
you.
that her voice sounded fine. Like, it didn't sound like that. Like, her voice, they even confused her voice for mine for a second when she spoke.
Um,
But I think it was just like a jealousy thing. It's, I think it's a jealousy thing.
yeah, man,
I don't
it
know.
like most people like, man, I don't even know how that worked. I cannot think of a time that I was jealous of somebody. I can't think of it. So I don't even know how that emotion or that feeling is. Like not to like something or somebody because I never felt like that. But that shit always been
Well, because
weird.
you're not insecure.
Yeah, and I think that I've never been insecure. I don't even know. I don't know. I just never looked at. I never looked at somebody else and judged myself. from where they was at. That's probably my grandma. I don't think she never let me. But that's probably my grandma. But I never, like, for a long time, and it's something that's common in society. I just never, I personally never experienced it from the point of me producing it. But I always felt people jealousy and hate. And I couldn't kind of like, damn, bro, I ain't even, I had people, and then, like, you're competing with me. Like, no, I'm not. Well, how am I competing with you? Oh, because you trying to do this? I'm like, bro, everybody doing this shit. I'm just better at it than you. But the other people doing it, you ain't saying shit to them because you better than them. But I'm better than you, and now it's a problem.
That part.
Like that shit, I don't like. It was. It's been a couple times people be like, "I'm a better YouTuber than you." You are, because your numbers. You are, bro. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? And you're right. You're right. You're a better YouTuber than me. I'm not mad at that shit. Congratulations.
Yeah. Now what?
You know.
Yeah.
Like, so what does that make you a better human being than me? I can say I'm a better human being than you, though. But yeah, you're a better YouTuber than me. So congratulations. Right. You ain't popping. Like, no, you're right. I ain't popping, bro. I get 10 people in my chat. I get excited. Like, damn, I got 10 people listening to my crazy ass. Yeah, I get excited.
Well, we lost you. We lost him. He cut out. Or did I cut out? Dolly, you still there? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can anyone in the chat hear me? Chat, where you at? Chat, where you at? Dolly, can you hear me? Because I can't hear a word. Dolly said, chicks like that, just ignore them, they jelly. I know. Yeah. It's kind of sad though, but it is what it is. Like, it's not really anything I can control, so.
Mic check. Okay.
Okay,
My
I
dog
hear you.
knocked my my Bluetooth, I got my earbud in, but the mic ain't working for some reason on this earbud. So I got the Yeti plugged in, but the dog, I'm like, what is wrong with my mic? And I look like she knocked the plug out. I don't know how she knocked the plug out. When she came and jumped on me, I guess
She's
she
big.
knocked the plug out. Mic check. Am I still here? Okay.
Yeah,
I gotta
can
keep
hear
making
you.
sure you can hear me.
Yeah, Dolly said, chicks like that, just ignore them. They're just jealous. But yeah, anything we do, I guess, can be critiqued. But also, people sometimes, you know, they should just mind their business, even though I don't always
Keep
mind my
their damn
business.
opinions to themselves. No, it's something like, look, man, it'd be something like I'd be listening to some shit. And when I first got on here, I used to type my opinions all the time in the chat. And then I realized, like, man, people don't be caring about
Nobody
your
cares.
opinion. Yeah.
No one cares.
So, like, I go
sometimes
on
it's good just to
Christian.
let it out, even though no one's listening.
Yeah. And you know me, I like knowledge and information about religion or anything. But I go listen to something and I hear something like, no, that's wrong. I don't even type in the chat because it's like sometimes people, I don't know people's intention unless I've
They don't
watched
want to
them
hear
for
the
a
truth.
while. No, and they be sometimes they say stuff just to get into a back and forth with people. You know, they be on some extreme shit. You know, just to get in a back and forth with a person.
Yeah. There's all kinds of wrong things people say. What? If you see me at Walmart and I'm wearing my purple pants and my green shirt, mind your business.
I don't blame
Mind
you,
your freaking
bro.
business.
Just mind your business. Just mind your business. I used to have that drop.
Listen, this is how I feel, Dolly. I feel like when people feel bad about themselves, And maybe it's wrong of me, but I'm like, just go to Walmart and look around. Just go to Walmart, look around, and you're gonna feel a lot better about yourself. Because there's some ugly people out there.
Shit, I just get on YouTube. When I be feeling like, damn, I ain't smart enough, I just get on YouTube and listen to people like, never mind, I'm a genius.
Never. I'm a
I'm a fucking
genius.
genius. Hell yeah, I'm smart as hell. I'm smarter than a YouTuber. Oh shit, bro. Man, I don't know. Man. Sometimes I don't know. I guess we
I
all
don't know.
live in like
Sometimes when people say you're smart, like if someone says I'm smart, or how do you know those things? And then I think maybe I'm in the wrong place because I feel like it's just normal stuff. Like I don't really think I'm that smart, but
I'm trying to cover my mouth.
like I don't know all of what you know, word, but I'm just saying there's some basic stuff that I'm like, bro, like, like
No.
what? I didn't go to no special school or nothing.
No, man, I'm gonna be quiet. But I just sat around and listened.
I mean, I appreciate it. I don't want to be disrespectful to like, cause there's nice compliments, but
I feel like this. I have totally been shocked. Like some basic shit, like everyone experiences. I guess people don't interpret it the same way, but I'd be like, damn, you didn't know that? They're like, you think I'm smart because of that? Like, oh hell no. Like, what the fuck am I? Who the fuck am I talking to? I didn't did that a couple times. Like, oh no,
yeah,
I can't be.
yeah, you're in the wrong place.
But they say common sense ain't common no more. But man, when you said that, I almost fucking choked. I just started like when you said that, I thought it probably about be quiet.
I'm not saying about you, Dolly. I love you, Dolly. No, see, because some people just like they're nice, right? I'm not saying about you, Dolly. Nobody here. I'm not saying about nobody here.
No,
There was
nobody.
one person that told me how did I know about Spanish, Castellano Spanish? Like, well, I thought all Mexicans knew that. Like, she's Mexican, I'm Mexican. Like, I don't know.
No, I've been around. Like I'm talking about like when you. I don't know. I've been around people, and it's like, man, you've been on this planet too damn long not to know this, or not to know that. Just common sense shit, bro. Like, and it don't even be what they. It'd be more of how they interact with people too. It's I don't know. I'm accustomed to like being around civil people. I guess I'm just accustomed to that, but I grew up in the hood, so even then, it's like people have morals and values. Like I be listening to some people, like I can't be around you. Like that shit, nah, bro. It like I said, don't be like their knowledge. It'd be more of like I'd have been around some really smart people who had shit ass morals, right? So I mean,
Their behavior.
yeah, and it's like, why do you think this is okay? Especially at your age. Like we can have fun and joke and stuff like that, but some people, I'm like, you justify bad behavior at this age. Like that I can't be around people like that. Like this is normal, this is okay. Like, nah, bro, that's why the world fucked up now. Like
Yeah, they're like
you wonder why you in the position you you wonder why you're in the position you in life.
Phoenix, you're smart too.
Yeah. Dolly,
She's laughing.
even the conversation we had throughout the conversation you had throughout this live stream, this chat omits you from anything we're saying right now. They don't miss.
Dolly, you have a lot to offer. You have a lot of knowledge.
And see, like people think knowledge and all this shit come out of books, man. That shit come out of life, man. It's how you interpret life. That's how you get shit into books. Is how people interpret life. And then they write it down, pass it down from people to people. So, Dolly, you just didn't write a physical book yet, but you got a book. You know what I'm saying? Like I've sat and listened to your lives, and we had conversation. So now you like trust me. If you was one of them people, you know those people because I don't fuck with them. Like it's been people on the panel. I'm talking like, man, nah, fuck this. Let me get them out of here. I can't even talk to this person. Like, this is over. But I try to give everybody chances, but after a while, it's like I can't talk to this person.
And I learn from all you guys. I mean, I learn from everybody, like good or bad. I just try to learn from people. I'm kind of like I'm like you guys. I find people interesting, like stories, like that's why I like documentaries. Like I don't know, you can call it nosy. I don't know. I like learning from people's experience, their lives. Like I don't know.
You ever read about any of like the Eastern philosophers?
No.
You should like it is like even like Genghis Khan, very interesting dude, man. But Confucius, he kind of changed my life. Like looking at Confucius' work and then learning about like his life. Like
Confucia?
yeah, Confucius is a Eastern.
Confucius. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's an Eastern philosopher.
Is there an N in that name? No,
Confucius,
right?
or like Confucianism is like
Yeah, no, because I think I've seen that or heard of that, but there's no N in it, right?
no.
No, okay, yeah, I think I've seen that name spelled, but I don't know it.
Yeah, like it's just like because we experience, like you said, like hearing documentaries, like, and I'm big into documentaries too. Like, it's just it has to be somebody that interests me, like Nikola Tesla. His documentary is like is a book, is autobiography. But that's I'm like, man, bro, like like just how people get to where they at always amazes me because it's like another person can experience exactly what you did and quit, but you kept going. Like, what made you keep going versus, and it always came back to some like internal belief in themselves versus believing something outside themselves. But everything is.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Is it their life experience? Is it the way that they were born like that already? Or is it
Yeah,
because of what they experienced in life that
and how they, but see, that's what I'm saying. Like, because like people can go through the same thing and have different outcomes. So, like, even as a kid, if you see some of these kids, they born in orphanages, never knew their mom and dad, and they come out and be some fucking great, be an awesome parent to their own kids and shit. Then you have some kids that go through that shit and come out and be serial unalive. You know what I'm saying? They went through the same thing. So what made it so different? It was the
yeah.
perception, the way they viewed life at that time.
Well, what made them view the life that way? Because you
And
can
it's
tell someone
like,
and they still can't see it. You could say,
and,
look at it this way, look at it that way, and they still can't. It's hard to see it.
and I always say it's like some internal connection. And like even Nikola Tesla was always saying, if he always felt like it was something higher, like something unseen, always with him. So no matter what he went through, he felt like he wasn't alone.
Like Mantex saying, the one person, I can't remember who, somebody in his life was what saying, oh, it never gets better. It's always this. It's always like this. It never gets better. Never gets better.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay, so they've accepted now that this is the way life is, and it's never gonna get better. So if you've accepted it, then what you're gonna do with it now?
Right.
Because I feel like if you've accepted it, then what do you do moving forward? If you're obviously not gonna shoot for anything better because you think better is never gonna be, then what do you do? Then just accept it, right? Just accept it, and then
Playing bitch about how bad life is. And
I
see
feel like just
even
go
that,
and do good in the world. Live for other people. Okay, you don't want to live for yourself, then live for other people.
but see that's the perception again, because like I can tell you the same thing. Like it's not going to get better. I can say that too, but even though I know it's not going to get better, I know there are better days. Some days are better than the others. But far as I'm getting older, so I'm not gonna get, you know what I'm saying? Like my health will deteriorate. You know, I'm gonna get slower, so it's not gonna get better. I ain't gonna get faster and stronger and no shit like that. But I know I'm gonna have great days ahead too.
Yeah.
So it is about the perception. Okay, if you having a bad day, you know, like I used to always tell my mom, like if she had suffered from like this is the funny thing about me. Anytime I see somebody close to me going through something, I really indulge into like different fields to try to help them. And I remember my mom was depressed, and I'm like, okay, I got to get her out of this depression. And I was just telling her like, one day at a time. If you have a bad day, okay, guess what? You can go to sleep and you got a whole new day, like a whole new like if you drawing on a piece of paper, you fuck up. There's a sheet behind that. You might have to start over, but there's another sheet to give you a clean slate. You know what I'm saying? So you can look at what you did wrong yesterday and do it right today. And I told her that for like a couple weeks. She got real depressed when my grandmother died. My mom always been strong, but that kind of broke her because that's all she really had. Like her dad died when she was 9, so she only had her mom, and she was the baby. So, like when my grandma died, that fucked her up. But I told her that, man, and just that she applied it to this day. Like if she having a bad day, she like, man, look, I'm about to call it quits. I'm about to go to sleep. I wake up tomorrow, got a new day. Wake up, she all spunky and shit. Like nothing ever happened.
Yeah, I would say
Cognitive,
that one day at a time. One day at a
yeah.
time is all we have.
And you know what? I went from one day at a time to 1 hour at a time to 1 minute at a time. Now I just take 1 second at a time. That's how,
Yeah.
like, even when
Sometimes
I'm
it's
having,
like that.
yeah, when I'm having a bad day, take deep breaths. Like, okay, look, I just literally just told my wife because she like, oh my god, my son about to start school. I'm working afternoon. She trying to switch the days because she like, I ain't gonna see my son, and she got sad and she kept talking about. I said, well, okay, we know that. Okay, it's nothing we can do about that. You working afternoons, you can't switch it. He's starting school, so no, you're not gonna see him. Nothing you can do about that. But you know what we can do? We can start planning for the weekend. We got that. We know we have that. We know what we don't have. But now we know what we do got. She's like, well, I'm still be sad. No, you're finding reasons to be sad. Instead of focusing on what you have. I'm trying to shift your attention right now because the reason you feeling sad is because you're thinking about what you don't have. Now to switch that, you have to think about what you do have because a lot of time we we ruminate on the things that we lost or we don't have no more, and we forget about the things we do have, and then
Oh
that
my
slowly
gosh,
start
yes.
dissipating. That should have slowly
Yes.
start dissipating, you know.
Yeah,
So
but when the person's in it, they don't see it.
they don't
Because
see it.
I told somebody she lost her mom. I don't remember how many years ago, but not that many years ago. But she was saying how like the mom was the for holidays and getting people together and the traditions, right? The traditions. And like it was all like sad and like she wasn't doing the traditions. But she couldn't see what I was seeing was like you have a family and you have kids. So like they're missing out on those traditions. So like you should carry on
Mhm.
those things for your kids and your family and replicate that and now you're the matriarch. You're the person to do all
Mhm.
that.
You
Yeah.
got to focus on what you still have because eventually that shit gonna be gone. Like I'm like, that's what I tell people. Like even when I'm coaching, I'm like, because a lot of things, as far as like anxiety, sadness, is you're dwelling on something that was taken from you. A lot of times people get sad, have anxiety. You dwell on something. It could have been a relationship, could have been a physical person, it could have been a place, it could have even been an animal. You know, you're dwelling on it because you don't have it, and then you lose sight of what you still have that you can be appreciated or put that same energy into that and nurture that. Like I know a woman who was depressed about losing a parent, and basically neglected her kids for the next 3 years. So she missed those 3 years of
That's what I'm
raising,
saying. Yeah.
experiencing kids because she was missing. And like when she
Because
recognized,
she's their mother.
yeah. So that's
Like
how it works.
basically she lost her mother and those kids lost their mother.
And them kids lost their mother. Yep. Like I told my wife the other day, I was like, you know what? The day I die, don't worry, because the next day the sun's still gonna rise. The sun gonna rise the next day. So just keep moving forward. Man. That's all you gotta do is just keep moving forward. Let the past be the past. It's there for good memories and all that. But I mean, like I told her, like I gotta teach my kids how to. I told the story the other night. Like my uncle passed away. He said, "I taught you how to live like a man. I'm teach you how to die like a man." He died with a smile on his face. Brain cancer. They had to cut a portion of his head and his brain out, just so he can live a little longer. But he never complained. He never said, "Woe is me." Never did none of that. He said, "I'm gonna teach you how to live. I taught you how to live like a man. Teach you how to die like."
Yeah.
And that comforts me that he passed away the way he did with a smile on his face. And that was so profound to me in that moment because I thought of all the life lessons he taught me as a man: stand up straight, be firm, be attentive. Everything he said made sense, and he did it in his death. And never complained about a situation or condition. He said, "Look, I ain't got that much time, but the time I do have, I want to spend it with y'all. I want to teach you, anything I know. I want to give you all the information I could possibly give you before I go." Because he was calling me every day. I didn't even know what was wrong with him at first. But he was in another state. So, I mean, I used to get a call once a month. He was calling me like every day for 2 weeks. I didn't know he was sick until that second week. So I'm like, oh, okay. But he was just putting stuff in my head. All right, I'll talk to you tomorrow. All right.
Well, would it have been better if you knew or no?
I was the kid. I
Would you
wouldn't know how
have?
to do it. No, I
Oh,
would have
you
been.
were a kid.
I was 13 when he passed. I was
Oh, so
13.
he probably didn't want to. He didn't want to worry you. He didn't want you to focus on that. He wanted you to focus on what he was trying to teach you.
Yep. Well,
And that's the thing. Like, okay, so the people that passed away, they don't want you to be like your life disrupted, your life on hold, or feeling that like they don't want that. They want you to be happy and thrive and be happy they're in a better place. They want you to have a good life.
Do you know I put in my will no funeral? I do not want a funeral.
Yeah,
Throw
I
me
don't
a
want a
party.
funeral either. Throw a
I want y'all.
party. Don't cry
Think
for
about
me.
it. Yeah, tell some funny stories about me. I don't want no funeral. Ain't no walking to no graveyard. Ain't no looking at no cat. None of that shit. Throw a party. I'm gonna do some
Yeah,
crazy.
don't wear black. Or wear whatever colors you want.
I'm gonna have a pre-recorded video to play at it. I'm weird. I'm gonna do some shit like
Where's
that.
gonna be on a big screen, pre-recorded.
If y'all watching this, that means I'm dead. And guess what? I ain't got to deal with that shit y'all dealing with down there. So congratulations to me. I would say I'm weird, bro. I'm gonna say some morbid shit like that. I'm gonna have people laughing, bro.
They're gonna be laughing and crying, laughing and crying.
At the same damn time, like this motherfucker crazy. He's a damn fool. I'm a fool in life. I'm gonna be a fool in death. That's who I am.
Yeah, I just think like Dolly lost a YouTube. I don't know. I mean, a friend. I say YouTube friend. YouTube people. I say YouTube friends. But she used to do a lot of artwork with her, like online, like on stream. And so she's had a hard time doing her art because she always did it with her, and she passed away. So like, how do you deal with that? Because you do things that remind you and
You
then you
do it
get
for
sad.
you
Instead of
do it
getting
for
happy, you get sad because you miss them and you wish they were there.
we you know why we get sad when we think about people we love? We often get sad because we think about not having.
Because
So
it's for
what I
selfish
do,
reasons.
yeah, it's like we don't have them no more. That's why I'm sad because they're not here with me. So what I tend to do is think about all the fun shit. Like like when I think about my grandma, so I won't get sad. You know, the very first memory I think about my grandma was she got mad at me and threw her wig at me. And then from there, all the other funny things start coming out. And then, but that's the first thing I think. I can't get sad when I think about that. Well, she was like, "Man, shut your ass up!" And took her wig off. And I'm like, "Damn, you throwing wigs at me?" Shit, I throw my damn shoe too. Like, like, damn, grandma, you that mad? You ain't never seen nobody snatch their wig off and throw it. Like, damn, what the fuck I do? Well, that I can't get sad, man. I can't do nothing but laugh. And then after that, it's like, and then I don't feel like, I know we don't have people physically, but I never truly feel like people left me. I never do. Because I got good times with it. I got good memories. And I guess, I don't know if it's a coping
What a
mechanism,
Rudy.
call it, or a defense mechanism, but I always think about the good times I had with people. So I don't miss them. Always do. But I don't get sad.
Yeah, you like to think they're always there.
Well, they are in my head anyway. Yeah, but that'd be the key though. We thinking about missing them, you know. But if you had good times with them, just try to focus on those. And I mean, I try to live for people who ain't here no more. You know what I'm saying? Especially if I did something with them like that, like if we was into the same thing, then I do it for them now. You know, they can't do it, so I'm gonna do it for them. I got a buddy who I used to do Muay Thai with, and when he passed away, he was really into it. Like when he passed away, I was like, man, let me go enter some competitions for him. You know, I didn't get an opportunity. I got a car accident not too long after that, but I didn't get an opportunity to do it. But you know, I was trying to, you know.
You
I'm
there?
gonna have to get my wife on here one day with you because she got her little nail license or whatever. Talking about manicure. I would not let my wife touch
Who,
my toes.
Dolly?
Yeah. Hey Dolly, I would not let my wife touch my toes because I think it's spousal abuse and I ain't trying to get locked up. No, my feet ain't that bad. I just don't want her to. I don't like no feet, so I don't want her touching my feet. I think that's disrespectful.
Some people are ticklish. I'm not.
You know what scared me though? Like on our honeymoon, we went down. They got you know they got little Asian people in Kentucky.
Word. Word. What? Why are you saying that?
Like
We can't take word nowhere.
no, I'm just saying like
Kentucky. Yeah, all the nail salons everywhere. They
I'm
basically
like
they move, they relocate. They'll go
they
from
monopolize
state to
that whole.
state.
Yes, and they'll be playing, bro. I'm like, damn, y'all in this little back hole town in Kentucky? Shit, y'all everywhere. I didn't see no black people there.
Yeah.
Asian salon, and that's the only thing. Asian salon, Chinese food, they everywhere. Like we
My
ain't playing
nail
with
tech
people much.
people moved to somewhere like that. Timbuktu.
Man, this like I like this man. This lady scared the shit out of me. Cause I'm looking at her and I'm looking like Are you Japanese? She said, yeah. I'm like, okay, I'm used to like Koreans or Chinese people, doing even Filipino, and they use that little
They're
thing like a cheese
Vietnamese.
grater. Vietnamese, they use the thing like a cheese grater, right? Man, this lady had my feet soaking. She popped it up, put a towel on her leg, and I swear, this shit. I'm sitting in the chair chilling, right? I'm like, oh, she about to get the little cheese grater. Man, this lady reached in her back pocket and pulled out this razor blade, flipped it, and started. I'm like, oh shit! Like she had a razor on my foot. Like man, she was doing it so fast, and I'm looking like she gonna cut me. Like she gonna cut my
Oh
Achilles tendon,
no.
trying to
I never
trying
had
to do
that.
that
Ooh
damn
no.
thing. Man,
That's
my foot never
scary.
been that damn smooth. She gave me a clean shave on my foot with that damn razor blade, and it was
Oh, I've
like
never
she was
seen
like
that
moving
before.
her arm. I'm like, God damn, bro. Like she got perfect precision with it. Like, man, I bet you she know how to work a katana. But she said she was Japanese and pulled that razor. I thought she was an assassin or some shit. Like, oh, she gonna take me out.
I bet you she's the only one that does that too. I've never seen that.
I know
That's scary. I feel like that's a liability.
when they did my wife's feet, they used a cheese grater, so you're probably right. I never even thought about it like that.
Yeah, I've never seen that. It's like the ones they used to shave the men.
Yeah, like the razor you shave your head with. The same razor. But you know what? When I pulled my foot off, she probably said the same thing. Like, I ain't
She's
never
probably
seen
saying
that.
that.
She probably looked at my foot like, damn, I ain't never seen that.
She said, I gotta take out the extra tools. Now I'm gonna have to ask. No, but you know
Yeah,
what? She must use it if she had it like in her back pocket or if she had it somewhere close.
man, she
It's
pulled that
not
bitch out. She
it's not like
sprayed
she
it.
went to the back room to pull it out.
Yeah, she pulled it out. She sprayed some spray on it and got the cutting. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second.
What up, chat? Chat, where you at? I'm sweeping, chat. Can y'all hear me sweep? What up, Rudy? What time is it? Whoops. Dolly, what did you do with your nails? Just a like straight manicure, or you painted your nails? Well, because when I think of manicure, I think of like, cuticles and that sort of thing, like sanding. But I'm sure you painted your nails because you always do. She's here. I'm gonna be like you. Where's I see you though, Dolly, but I'm gonna be like you. Where's Dolly? She left? She left and didn't say bye. Everyone left me? Who's still here? Where the real ones at? What color did you paint your nails, or what design? Or you're not there yet? So I looked up to see like vertical feeds, like their monetization, like they make money, right? Because there's some people that get really good numbers, but basically vertical streams are really good for building your channel if you need subscribers and watch hours. But for monetization purposes, or like AdSense purposes, they don't really play ads on the vertical streams unless something's changed and I haven't noticed. Um, it's good for getting watch hours and subs. And then you hope that some of those subs will convert into like regular viewers, avid viewers, because some people just live on the short feeds, on the short verticals. Like they have no interest in, I think it's just people that are used to TikTok and they're used to like just doing the scrolling and stuff. So they don't like the other format. Maybe they get bored easily and they're just like next and flip around, which I do that sometimes. But there's a lot of like weird people. There's this one guy though that plays, I think he's from Ukraine, somewhere over there, and he plays the most beautiful music. He's got one of those things that it's like I don't know what it's called. I mean, I know, I just forgot the name. It's like a metal like globe with like these indentations, and he hits on it and it goes ding, 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 dong, dong, ding, ding, like that. And it's beautiful.
Is
And
that
he's
the
got a little
dude?
guitar.
You talk about the dude being in the water all the
Uh,
time?
he's usually either at a park or like, no, I've never seen him at the water. He's like sitting on some steps. He speaks Ukrainian.
Oh, probably different people, the same instrument.
He's
But
like
yeah, I
he's
thought
like
that dude was
he's
cool.
like a thin,
No,
light
this is a different
skin.
dude.
He's got long blonde hair, like
No, this is
long,
totally
short
different
blonde.
dude. But they be playing the same instrument. I knew you was gonna come over here and bother me as soon as you see me come later. Girl,
And he does the
move.
guitar. And then I like that he doesn't really
Come on, for
talk.
you knock my mic out again.
He'll stream for like an hour and a half, and he might say a word or two every now and then, but it's soft.
Blame
So
on my
like
computer.
you can go to sleep to it, because you're not gonna get woken up to like him talking loudly. He's just like, if he ever says something, it's like soft. It's nice. I gotta share him with you guys. By the way, today I was thinking, does this happen to you guys where like you have a YouTuber that you really like, and maybe the channel's small, like 100 people, because it used to be like maybe 100 of us there, and then all of a sudden, has it ever happened like you don't want to share your favorite YouTuber? You don't want to share your YouTuber because all of a sudden, like today, there was like over 1,000 people there, and he started covering this one topic, this one story, and so now he's got all these new subs and like 1,600 people, and I'm like, all right, I guess now we have to share. Am I the only one? Is that like stingy or what? Can y'all hear me? My challenge, okay, Dolly said my challenge to myself is to do a live, hold on, to do a
I was
live
muted this
and
whole
just
time.
store, yeah, you're muted, and store at the, oh, stare at the camera, yeah. Cause see, Dolly's like, one of these days I'm gonna do a vertical live stream and I'm just gonna stare at the camera and not say anything and just like fling my hair around. And because she sees like how these people have like hundreds of people watching them and they're like doing nothing, just staring.
Man, you can be a train wreck on here, and people just. I be feeling bad because it's like some people with like
Special
they be like
needs.
disfigured and stuff, and they come on here and they just be doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? If you say it's good or bad, no matter what it is, this one dude he be singing and stuff, and it looked like his ear, it looked like on his jaw or something like that. He had a funny face, But people like
They're
I'd
attracted
be
to
like,
it.
yeah, but the shit they be saying in the chat, and I'm like, bro, y'all,
Oh, they're
I can see
mean.
if this dude was on here like doing something crazy. He's just trying to sing, man. I enjoy like people because he passionate. He be getting up dancing, it'd be like kicking and punching and stuff, but he passionate and like he just having fun. And then I'm like, what y'all people are so fucked up. I can see if he was on here talking shit to people or fucking with people, he's just having fun. And y'all on here saying all this mean ass shit to him, bro. Like
Does
he
he have
know his shit
mods?
fucked up.
He probably don't even have mods.
No, he don't get money. You can tell he just doing it to have fun. You know what I'm saying? He just doing it to have fun. And I'm like, it's hundreds of people in here, and it's like the whole chat is spamming, going fast, and they saying all this fuck.
They're like,
damn,
they're
bro,
like
not
making
so-
fun.
Yeah, and I'm like, but I'm thinking like,
Kendra G's chat is brutal. Kendra G's chat is brutal.
but she different, man. She different.
No, but the guests, they're brutal with the guests.
But she kind of
like,
encouraged that. I mean, she be saying her little slick shit too. So that's kind of like encouraged.
well, the fact that she doesn't have mods and she doesn't like,
And she ain't telling people not to do it. So I mean,
that's
that's
true.
kind of giving them the green light to do it.
I don't even think she reads it.
Yeah,
But
she
people are
probably-
really mean.
People are so fucking mean, man. And I'd be amazed. Like these people probably be miserable. I mean, they got you. You have to be a miserable ass person to come online and talk shit about somebody you don't know who ain't doing nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing about me. Like, shout out to Mob, man. I was in Mob chat the other day.
I don't know who that is.
Mob Only Uncut. That's my boy. He came over here a couple times. But I was over in his chat, and he was talking about this YouTube beef going on between these two people who was cool, you know. And I was sitting in there, and I was when I get around Mob, there's like two homeboys, so I'm in there talking shit. Like, oh yeah, dude look like he be practicing punching oak, oak trees, and I bet you his knuckle looked like smoked neck bone. They in there cracking up or whatever. Man, atmosphere was in there with. So, you know, we in there having fun, but it's like, it's not disrespectful. You ain't really, you just joking, having fun. And I'm not saying nothing that, you know, may be like sensitive to the person or nothing. He was talking about beating this dude ass. I'm like, damn. He was like, he literally said, I don't care if you in church. I'm going to beat your ass in front of the Lord. I'm like, damn, he going to beat your ass in front of the Lord. Oh my God, he going to ordain your ass. Like, I'm in there talking shit like shit.
It was that kind of vibe.
Yeah, so but it's not like I'm in there talking about nobody. I'm just laughing at what they saying, bro. And I'm like,
yeah, it's like roasting.
One dude is one dude is like
malicious.
6'8", 6'9", probably about 250, 260. The other dude is like 6'4". I'm like, I don't think you should fight him. Like once you go over 6'5", the bone density in a person is different. Like 6'4", like literally, I'm not joking. If you look at the skeleton structure of someone who's 6'4" and 6'5", the bone density is different. Like usually people 6'5" and taller, them be the behemoth motherfuckers. They hands be all big as hell. It's like the bone structure is different.
Is it weaker or stronger?
It's stronger. The motherfuckers built like apes. I ain't look, man. No, fuck that. I remember I was sparring this dude. He was 6'7", and never in my life has a man ever picked me up and threw me. When he did that, I got so mad. Do you know I literally jumped on this dude back, and that's the only way I put him to sleep. Like I jumped on a grown ass man back. I'm 6 foot, and I'm 230 something. Like I'm bigger than what they call average, but this motherfucker is huge. Like this like I felt like a kid again. Like that's how big these motherfuckers. Like that's a big motherfucker. I felt like a kid again. Like no, you big motherfucker. He just picked me up and threw me. Like I'm like, bro, I do that to my little nieces and nephews and stuff, bro. Like no, you can't do that to me.
That's hilarious. Missy Mom said she's back. She's back from trolling an atheist. That's what's up, Maud.
Is trolling an atheist?
What did Dolly say? That's how I felt when my head was on your body. What the? By the way, she said, is it her friend Joseph that you're talking about? The person that's singing, I guess? Is his name Joseph?
To play the thing. I don't know the dude name. I just enjoy his streams. He be in the water playing that little thing, man. He got like a.
Well, the one you said they make fun of.
Oh, I don't know that dude's name either. I only see him when I go on the short, like when I be going through looking at
The
shorts.
short feed.
Then I see his live stream. I don't know the guy name. I really don't.
That's what I was saying. Like in the short feed,
But he cool as
I
hell. I don't know if I'm subbed to the channel, but I always see him. I always like it when I see it.
we need to do a test and that like all of us go on at the same time to see if we see the same people or they're grouping us. Like I'm pretty sure they're grouping us, obviously, like
And I would,
algorithm wise. But I
yeah,
wonder if like at least some of them are the same because we're all kind of connected to each other.
yeah. I be finding new people on the short show.
Because I see the same people
Some of
most
the
of the
stuff I
time.
see on the
Some
short
new.
show, some of the stuff I see on the short show, I don't see it when I hit like you know how you hit live and see live stream. I don't see it.
Right.
I
Yeah.
never see it on there. I only see it in the short sub. I don't have. I guess that's on my phone.
Like when you hit the home button.
Saint Nine. Who is that? Is that Stoic? Did Stoic change his name?
Who, where? Saint Nine? I don't know. What up, man? And picture? Nah, I don't think he changed his name. And picture? But it has a wrench. Oh, it
Yeah.
has a wrench. And he put a purple heart on mod. But he hasn't said anything to me. So I don't think that's him. He would have definitely said hi to me.
It's got to be Stoic. Hold on, man. I'm looking at it. This has to be Stoic.
It's
Like,
a
damn, though.
pink, red.
What?
Bond, is that you? I think it's Bond. Only
That's
Bond would call himself a saint. And give Mod a heart. And skip me. The boots with the fur. Yup, it's Bond. It's Bond. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. He said Commander 9.
He said,
Show yourself. He said it's Stoic. Stoic 9.
yeah,
Reveal yourself, sir.
Because Bond got like artwork on this channel.
Dee dee. Dee 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 dee. Stoic, you switched up on us.
What I'm saying, I like that. That's fire. I like that.
Saint
I like Saint
9.
Nine. I like
Word.
that. That's fire. What up, Nine? What up, Saint?
But yeah, I think like our circles are connected, but then also I don't think they show like I wish they showed us more because like even on the vertical you go, and then it stops. And it's the same people most of the time with a couple new ones, but a lot of the same people. And I don't want to. I've even put on there do not recommend, so I don't see the same people. Like I don't want to see the guy in the shower. There's a guy that sits in his bathroom with the water running, and he's got like a cone on his head, and he's got his hands with something in it. He's like or whatever he's doing, and I don't want to see that. What is he doing anyways? There's no explanation. What kind of religion is that? Yeah. And I don't want to see the girl that's like digging in her backyard in the Cambodia, who's like fake digging just so. But see, this is what I'm saying. Where the vertical streams do not pay, right? They don't pay out. I mean, it's like they're not making AdSense because there's no ads. They're making money off of like if people super chat or send them money or whatever directly. But you could get 50,000, 100,000 views, and YouTube's not paying you AdSense. Oh, you weren't speaking before.
Yeah, I didn't even know. I'm sitting up here laughing and talking. I didn't even know my mic. I guess I got a shortage in here now. I don't know. It keep going.
Because I was thinking like, oh, they're making money. So the Cambodian girl out there digging in the dirt and whatnot, she's making money, but she's really not unless she gets super chats. You're muted again. Sir, you are muted.
Mic check. Okay, I'm gonna have to.
Okay, it's working now.
Like,
Mic check,
it would
mic
sound
check,
like
check.
crackly and stuff.
No, you just no sound at all. Now you're okay. You came
Oh,
back, but
mic
you
check.
basically
Okay, it's
disappeared.
there. Yeah, keep but man, it's them Asian mukbangs, bro. I'd be like, I don't know what the fuck you eat
Oh, I
chicken
want to throw
feet,
up, bro. I can't. I have to
bro.
like
I'd be like, what the
scroll
fuck
quickly,
is that shit? Like y'all be
and it's
eating
like
that shit?
wet. It's like,
Yeah, man. They be fucking that shit up. I don't know. I guess if you're hungry, you gonna eat whatever edible. Fuck that, bro.
I saw a new
That's what
one.
I'm
Like
talking.
I saw a new one. The little Asian girl was, well, she's not. I'm sure she's grown, but I saw one where she's feeding, but she's also feeding 2 other people next to her. Like she was feeding other people. She's eating and then she's feeding
Yeah,
someone else. You saw that one?
yeah. I seen that. It'd be yeah. Oh shit! What up, though, Ozzy? I ain't see you, my boy. What up, though? Yeah, that shit
I think
crazy.
it's so gross. I literally
That's
like,
they be
no.
slurping them squid legs and shit. I'd be like, bro, what the fuck is going on? I mean, humanity fucked up, bro. I don't care
Their
what nobody
stomach is
say.
messed up.
Oh man. But we go. I want to get on TikTok. Probably like November, December. I want to get on TikTok. You'll get on TikTok
Where's
with
gonna
me.
be a TikTok hoe?
So we
I'm
gonna
bringing on
stream.
TikTok.
We gonna stream. What about
You
Rumble?
can bring TikTok here.
That's what I'm saying. You can stream. I can stream on multi-platform. We will bring them TikTokers over here.
Sure.
TikTok,
I
YouTube,
li-
debate.
I don't like TikTok people, but I mean I can't say all TikTokers, not all, but
They
you
fucking
know which
weird.
ones. You know which ones.
These people out here weird too, though. I just think everybody fucking weird. But yeah, them people on TikTok, I'd be like, I don't know, bro. The TikTok people feel entitled to me, bro. Like they feel way more entitled than these YouTube. You seen Tay went live today?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, Tay went live today. It was like 9 minutes. She went live for long.
In the morning?
Mm. I don't know. I didn't catch it live. I didn't see it live.
Oh, I'll have to go look. I didn't get any notice.
It didn't. It didn't pop. My bad. Yeah, it didn't pop up. Gary sent it.
Did you see what Stoic said? F them kids. F them kids on TikTok.
Man, them people, bro. I'd be like, there's no. I mean, I guess me talking about emotional regulation would probably be better on TikTok than on here. Them people over there, I'd be like, God damn, bro. They be arguing about everything over there is a debate, though. Everything over there is a debate.
Well, you're gonna have to debate.
It's not a debate.
I'm still waiting for you to debate with Speakeasy. Well, not with him, but like on his channel.
Yeah, I want to go over there a couple times. It's just I don't know. I can't get like that should be blood sport, and you catch me. I gotta be in a good mood. The way people be talking over there, I'd be like, bro, who the fuck you talking to? Like, yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Or you'll just drop off.
You said who?
It's like either you're gonna say something or you're just gonna drop off.
No, I'm gonna say something. That's a lot of testosterone be over there. And I don't even like some of them people, bro. I'd be like, bro. I mean, I don't know them. They seem like cool people. It's just I ain't used to like if we go have a conversation or a debate, let's do that. Like all the other extra shit, bro. I'm straight. That's why I like even on Wild Heart panel, it's like we having a conversation and it's like it go from the information to like personal attacks. And I'm looking like, how old is we, bro? Like, how old are we? So, I mean, it's like, I can't even have a serious conversation because, like, the whole thing is like, it's not even about the information. It's about who can trigger who or who can best suit. I'm good. Like when I feel like that's the environment, but to have a conversation. I mean, even a debate. I'm down. Like shit, I'm down for a debate. I was supposed to get calling them over here, the Wolfpack. I don't know what happened to that, bro. It was I
Oh
forgot. I fell
yeah.
into something. I fell into something. I started doing something else, and I lost touch with them. And then we was on like the same wavelength with the content what we was doing, but then they got into something else, and then we got into something else over here, and it just never came to fruition. But yeah, I wanted to get with them and do a debate. That would have been fun. I actually took out the title on Verbal Combat a couple of weeks ago. It was a wild night. I think I started watching that when I fell asleep. I don't know. But Karen be up there all the time. It was another channel I seen you on. Was it Abe channel? It was somewhere else I seen you. On the panel at.
Yeah,
Yeah,
who is it?
I want to hit. I be wanting to hit panels. It's just, I don't be playing with people like that, man. I got to be in the mood. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm in the mood, then I don't know, bro. I just,
We'll be like, you got me. Who you think you're talking to? You got
yeah.
me fucked up.
Like I would never hit. Like I was in a good mood when I hit 22 panel. Because you see, I was just like, yeah, look,
Yeah, you're just chilling.
I was in that mood. I was in that chill mood where I could sit, but I don't be like that all the time. And then I kind of
Well,
knew what it was. I don't like expecting one thing and getting something else. I don't like that shit. Nigga, like we come here for let's debate, let's do this, let's do that, but people just
yeah, he
disrespect.
didn't want to hear the truth.
Yeah, I got me fucked. Yeah, Abe. Yeah, I be checking out. Abe. I be in the bushes, man. I don't really type too much, man. I'm more of a listener than a typer because I gotta look when I type, and like I can see, but that shit is annoying. Like trying to keep up with that, and I be having so much shit going on around me, like my kids and shit. I can't be locked into the phone. I got a 2-year-old sticking everything in her mouth, thinking like I can eat this, I can eat this. I be like, no. And then my son, he think he's Spider-Man and shit. He building shit. Do you know he put fucking screws in the wall? I was so fucking mad. He put screws in the wall, took some yarn, and from one side of the
He's
wall
like
to the other
a
side,
handyman.
yeah, tied it around, and then was using it to like zip line his men. And I'm like, bro, you just put holes in my wall. He's like, oh, I can fix it because he got the putty. No, that ain't.
Oh my
Ain't
god,
no
I
game
love
you can
it.
fix it.
He said I
Yeah,
could fix it. He
he said
has
I can
all the
fix it.
tools.
Yeah, I let him. I teach anything I do. He always been under me, so I taught him how to, spackle a little bit, like a little hole. You can do that. If it was like a big hole, you had to cut a piece out, put another piece of drywall in, and put an anchor. Nah, he can't do all that yet. But if it's like a little screw hole, he know how to, put a little putty on it, how to smooth it. And I used to, for the little stuff, I used the pink, so it'd be pink, and then when it dry, turn wet. Then when it turned wet, he can sand it. How to sand in the circular motion and shit. So yeah, he on that. I can fix it. Like man, that ain't the point. You think you can just go put holes in the wall because you can fix it? Then he gonna start putting holes in the wall just to fix it.
It makes sense though.
That's how my boy is, man. I love that little boy, man. He crazy as hell. My son is a trip. My kids, period, man. My kid is a
This
trip.
is Yeah, I mean it makes sense. Like, cause I mean that's logical.
Huh? You saying something I ain't see? Oh, you talking about my son? I thought you said Kalani. That's logical. Like Kalani in the chat still. Oh my God, it's 3:40. You know why I know it wasn't this late? Because Mr. Blonde ain't nowhere in the chat.
Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. Like Spotify just started playing, and you know what it was playing? Adele. You know when that's from? When Stoic and I think it was Wildheart or whoever we were talking about. Adele. Oh no, it's Big Mix.
I love Adele.
I don't listen to a lot of music, but I was thinking the other day. I like country music. I was thinking about some of the songs because like sometimes you guys ask me and then I can't think of any because I don't really listen to a lot of music, but there's music I like. But hey, there's Mr. Blonde. He showed up right on time. See?
Yes, I am. Okay, that's why I know it was 3 o'clock yet. We just chilling. Look, I gotta take my ass back. I gotta get my
You're
son
10
up.
minutes late.
10 minutes.
He's
Nah, he's
10 minutes
41 minutes late. I'm just gonna be here at punctually at 3. Put him on CPT time. 3:15.
He said, "I'm Visa. I'm everywhere, baby." No, I'm just kidding. I'm everywhere you want to be. Oh my gosh, is that what you tell the ladies?
Hey y'all, but we doing I don't know if y'all into fantasy football, but we doing fantasy football. We having a draft Saturday at 5 p.m. What am I on? Eastern time? On Detroit time. How about that? 5 p.m. Detroit time. You know, everybody can go on their phone and go see what time it is in Detroit. That's one of the standard places on the clock. Yeah. 5 p.m. Detroit time. But I can't even say that shit with a straight face. I'm gonna start saying that 5, like whatever Detroit time, because you can't.
Detroit time.
You know your world clock in Detroit. You see what time it is? Detroit time. I'm coining that. I'm on Detroit time.
We got someone.
What up,
Uh-oh. Hold on, he's brushing his teeth, taking a shower.
I'm fixing my mic.
Cleaning the cuticles out, you know.
You gonna act like I ain't here. I'm everywhere you want to be. I'm everywhere.
You know, Mr. Blind probably been working on the car, so he got the little nail strip.
Actually, I got bad news about the car, man. That's why I'm late.
It's a lemon. No, I'm just kidding.
No. I apparently when I went to the city the other day, a rock hit my window, and I didn't know that there was a chip in my front window. So I went to the car wash yesterday. It was like 90 degrees in Ohio, and I didn't know that there was like a little rock chip at the bottom of my window. So I sprayed my car off, and the rock chip turned into a giant crack across my front windshield halfway. Yeah, like halfway across the front of the fucking windshield, like right in the middle of it. Looks like a hockey stick.
I knew you was about to say that when you said how hot it was. You put that's water on it.
Yep, so I got to replace the entire front windshield in this fucking Lexus, and a front windshield for this Lexus costs $725.
Wait, but you got insurance though, right?
Yeah. But the way the dealership works is I got to pay for it, and then they reimburse me.
I ain't making no insurance claim on no damn windshield.
No, I have zero deductible. So like it's a zero deductible, and they consider like a cracked windshield is like an act of God, like weather related, whatever. So it shouldn't raise my premium.
Well, shit, man, I would call some junkyard. You know how to put a windshield in? That shit.
You can't because this has a camera and all that other bullshit. Yeah, you got to calibrate the motherfucker. So I got to take it to the dealership. Yeah.
That's why, like, I don't drive no more. But like, I told my wife, like, after I had my Impala, I said, I'm not getting no new car. I'm getting me an old school.
Oh yeah, if this thing was like 20 years old, bro, yeah, I'd just pop that shit out with some duct tape. I wouldn't give a fuck. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's not happening.
I mean, a new car, that shit luxury, bro. But that shit, it's not luxury for me because I prefer to work on my own car.
Well, most of it now for a 2018, you can actually do quite a bit on this car yourself. But there's like a camera built into the rearview mirror and a bunch of like electronics and shit like that. So yeah, you can't just pop it out and like have Safe Light come to your fucking house and do it in the
Yeah.
driveway. Like that shit ain't happening, bro. So it's all good though. I'll get it fixed, but it's got a giant ass hockey fucking
No.
stripe right across the front. My poor fucking car. Jesus Christ.
Shit, hey, I remember. Look, man, let me tell you something. Like, I'm in Detroit, right, Missing Mod?
Yeah, I know, bro. Yeah.
Bro, do you know how you remember when they had them Caprices and
The
they had the
classics.
Impalas
Yeah.
that look like, the Impala similar? Bro, do you know people was buying them Caprices, like the cabs? And I think they had, no, the cop car was the Interceptor, so that was the Impala. But they was converting, like they was taking the seats out of Impalas and putting them in Caprices and changing the emblems and then trying to sell them as Impalas and shit. I was like, bro, only in Detroit.
Dude, there's a lot of those that are very similar. Like a 75 Caprice Classic and an Impala are like pretty much the same fucking thing. Like those big body, like convertibles, they turn them into donks and
Like,
shit.
what was they, like 96? I think it was like the 95, 96.
Oh, you're talking about the Caprice cop car, the 4-door fucking
Yeah.
the round one. Yeah.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
turned them business into, because they had the taxi cabs, like a lot of the taxis were in Michigan.
Yep. Yeah, but they came in 90. Hang on a minute. There's the
Trying to do
movie, the movie All About the Benjamins with Ice Cube. He drives one of those
Yeah.
4-door Impalas in that fucking movie, and it had the
Yeah.
Corvette motor in it. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
people were tripping. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. I got you.
And then what they remember they had the Lumina too, the car.
Chevy
And
Lumina. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
what did it looked at similar or something because my boy tried to convert his.
Well, the Lumina was you could get it in 2-door or 4-door, but they were front wheel drive. The Caprice and the Impala were rear wheel drive.
Well, rear wheel drive.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
trying to turn his Lumina into something. Like
A
everybody,
fucking derby car. That's what you turn a Lumina into.
that and a motherfucking the Mustang, bro. Them was like the most.
Them are worth some money now. Those 94, 95 Impala SSs, I think like the last
Oh yeah!
years.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, they're worth some dough. Yeah. Oh, fuck. No, I was late because of that. I was on the phone all day today, bro, with the fucking dealership and my insurance company, and just it was fucked. It was a fuck day. I overslept a little bit, a little stressful. My bad. I didn't show up for work on time. My bad. You can dock my pay, bro. You can dock my pay, bro.
Everything else is still awesome. Man, I love old schools, man. I'm talking about like 80, like anywhere from like really like 65 and up.
Oh, definitely. I mean, that truck I
Guys are
sold
funny.
to get this car was like 20 years. It was a 2005, and I mean, it was basically you could work on it all day. It was easy. It was 20 years old.
I want to know if Missy Mom's being serious. She buys old cop cars.
Do what now?
She said, Missing Mod. She says she buys old cop cars.
You can.
I
You can
want to
go
know
to
if she's serious about that.
yeah. You can go to auctions and buy.
I was about to say
Absolutely.
we used to drive down in Ohio and get their cars all the time and bring them bitches back up here.
The number one used cop car in the world is the
She's
Ford
serious.
the Ford Crown Victoria. So like you can literally go to police auctions and get those fucking things for like dirt cheap, and they've been maintained by the state because it's a government vehicle. So the state has to keep the maintenance and shit up on them, and they'll run forever. That Ford 4.6 liter V8, those things are bulletproof, man. 2-valve, they'll run for fucking ever.
I had like 2 of them, I think.
Do better, Blondie. God, come on, Mod. Jesus, my window broke. Have a little fucking sympathy. Have a little bit of heart and soul. Haven't you ever heard that song? Have a little bit of heart and soul.
Don't let us down anymore.
No, I know. I'm such a disappointer. I'll reprimand myself later.
Damn, what is the name of that song? My son was like, going crazy today, right? Because he wanted my wife to play this song. What I'm about to tell you, and I'm like, man, I wouldn't think of a million years he
Talking about
would.
give a little bit of heart and soul. That song.
Nah, I
Okay.
forgot the name of it. I'm about to tell you now what the name of it is.
Missy
Yeah,
Mod playing pretend cop.
Dude, you can get pulled over for like impersonating an officer. If you buy a cop car from an auction and they don't take the light bar and all that shit off of it, they expect you to do it. And if you don't do it and you drive it around like that, you can literally get pulled over by another cop for like impersonating an officer. You get in a bunch of trouble for that shit.
he wanted to listen to Everybody Wants to Rule the World.
Thompson Twins, or is it Tears for Fears?
Tears for Fears.
There you go. Yeah. That's a great fucking
I'm
song.
looking like, but my son is 5, bro. I'm like,
yeah, he's a G. He's a fucking G.
Everybody, but see, I listen to like old school songs. He actually like classical music.
That's great, man.
He don't like Jimi Hendrix, but my daughter do. My daughter loves Jimmy. She like Mike. My son don't even like Michael Jackson. He like Prince.
Okay. Wait, did you say your daughter likes Jimi Hendrix?
Oh yeah, my daughter loves Voodoo Child.
You're not gonna treat your daughter like Wesley Snipes did to Woody Harrelson in White Men Can't Jump, are you? You're not gonna be like, you can't hear Jimmy. You can't hear Jimmy. You can't hear Jimmy.
That shit was funny.
That shit was funny as fuck, dude. White Men Can't Jump. He's like, you can't hear Jimmy. Fucking Rosie Perez. Oh my God. I ain't seen that movie in a minute.
Now the only thing
that shit's funny as fuck.
Like buying a cop car, the only thing left on there was the.
Can you hear me? I can't hear you. Word, your mic's going.
Oh man, I went out again.
No, dude, your avatar is flashing, but I can't hear you at all.
Damn, for real? Can you hear me now?
Commander, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I can hear both of you guys.
Commander.
Yes, can you hear me?
Hold up. I'll be right. If you can hear me, let me fix.
Yeah, he can't. He was like, my avatar flashing. I'm like, oh shit, shit been happening all night. But yeah, the only thing that they ever left on there was the front bumper, the ramming guard, and the side light. I never got one with a siren. I never seen one with a siren on it. I seen that they sold security guard cars with the siren on it, but it don't got the red light, just got the white and blue. I seen those, but never the red, white, and blue. And just the side light, that's the only thing, just the front bumper and the side light. I've never seen them sell it with the rear guard on. I don't even see too many cars with the rear. But they used to. Them motherfuckers used to have them bitches on the front and the back. Like, god damn, what the fuck y'all doing? Yeah.
Better hurry up, Blondie.
Yeah,
Going to bed.
I was about to let
Closing
you
out. I'm gone too.
We gotta go night. We about to go night.
Here it comes.
I can't believe
shoot.
my phone is charging.
You brought him up and I removed him.
Whoa.
There you are.
Okay. Now I couldn't hear shit. Could you hear me?
Yeah, we heard you. You couldn't hear us.
No, I couldn't hear you at all, man. There's a new iOS update. I'm on an iPad right now, and I didn't do the update before I jumped on. I seen that it was in the settings. There's like a new iOS 18 dot whatever the fuck. I'll have to do it in a little bit. Maybe that's why.
And now you sound like a pro. It's like every now and then it's like ribbit.
Oh, hang on. Let me take the let me do the echo on and off. Hold up. All right, how about that?
Spiders don't exist.
Yeah, how about that? Is that better?
Yeah, I just want to tell you spiders don't exist.
I saw Mod's fucking stream. I know. I saw it. I saw it. I'll tell. Well, then what did I kill yesterday in my fucking garage? Then because I don't know what it was. If it wasn't a spider, so I had an argument with that spider. I said, "You can't hear Jimmy." That spider was like, "I can hear Jimmy." I was like, "Not for long." Fucking done.
Man, I am
Do you know what we're talking about, Commander? Have you ever seen the movie White Men Can't Jump?
Oh, I'm here. We're closing out. Do you have any closing out words? Do you have any advice for the people?
Yeah. Have you ever seen the movie White Men Can't Jump?
No.
Oh my God, word. What's up with your co-host? That's your homework. You need to go watch White Men Can't Jump.
White man can't jump.
It's
I've
got
heard that phrase though.
Wesley Snipes, and Woody Harrelson. It's a movie from the 90s. It's got Rosie Perez in it. It's a basketball movie. It's funny as fuck. Like
Yeah.
you need to watch it. Yeah, you need to see it. That shit's hilarious. Oh man.
Believe. Missy Mom said believe.
Believe in what? Spiders?
It was evolution.
Oh.
All right. Good night, Nines. Good night,
Good night,
everyone.
man. I appreciate you.
Oh, are you shutting it down?
Yeah, right before you came up.
Yeah, we was about to shut down right before you came up.
Well, fuck me. Okay.
I'll be on probably Friday.
You
and
motherfucker
Saturday.
get me all fucking riled up and get me on here, and then you're like, we're just gonna shut it down.
Oh no, the kids, school start. I gotta get up and get my boy.
I know. I've got to do this. I've got to do this window shit some more today. I've got to call the dealership back and actually order the window, and then make sure that Progressive's going to cover it and shit. So I got to do all that shit. Yeah, it's no good. It's no bueno. It's no bueno. That's everybody's homework in the chat. If you haven't watched fucking White Men Can't Jump, all of y'all out there, you need to watch that shit. I'm sure it is streaming somewhere.
I'm not watching it.
What? Oh, she's just gonna come back and then leave. Yeah. Okay.
That shit was. I was about to say it was a pause, and then all I heard is, "I'm not watching it." And then
then she bounces, so I can't say shit to her. Yeah, I got you. Okay. Yeah. Fuck.
Oh shit, that was funny. I was not expecting that. That's why it was funny. But let me get you off here, man.
Hey, that's why Commander can't hear Jimmy. She's not gonna watch it. She can't hear Jimmy. All right, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. I'll try not to be late. I'm working on it. I'll see you guys later. Chat. I'll see you guys later. Mod. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.
All right, bro. Appreciate you. Hey, man. Shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to the Reach Player supporters, man. Appreciate y'all. Y'all remember we doing that fantasy football too. So if y'all interested in that, just go on my community post, message me. Tell me that you're interested on the post, and I'll send you the link. I might just put it on the community wall. I might just put the link because we got 6 more spots left. So yeah, if y'all want to do fantasy football, it's for fun. Even if you never did it before, it's just something to do. Just something that we doing, having fun with. It can be competitive, but it's just something we doing to have fun with, man. So ain't no money involved or nothing like that. It's just for camaraderie, just to have fun, just to kick it, just to do something extra. We already do the pick 'em on Gary channel. So now we're gonna do a fantasy football league too. Like I said, just for fun. You ain't gotta be, uber competitive to compete. It's something we doing for fun. So if you're interested in that, let me know. We can definitely I'm gonna take the ninth spot. Definitely. Just let me know, and then I'll send you the link. And like I said, I'll put it on the community wall tomorrow. I'll just put the link on the community wall. If you want to join, just sign up. I'm using NFL.com, so just make an account to that. We're gonna do the draft Saturday at 5 my time. So I keep reminding y'all, we're gonna do it live on YouTube. We're gonna stream it on Petty Vision and probably Gary channel. I gotta talk to Gary to see if he want to stream it on his channel and my channel. So we'll do a live stream where we doing the draft. Have some fun with it. Like I said, we go and then if y'all get the Gary Sports channel, during the football season, even if y'all don't want to do fantasy football, we just do a fun, like, pick who you think go win this week. And even, the ladies last year participated, Commander, shout out to her, shout out to Lady Shay. It was somebody else. But, you can pick because you like the colors. You can pick your favorite color to take. It's just something fun to do. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no money involved or nothing like that. So we ain't gambling. You ain't gonna lose nothing. We just having fun, man. If you win, you win. If you lose, you lose. That's how it is. Bragging rights, I guess you can call it, or whatever. But, it's just to have fun, build camaraderie, something to do interactively together. So, well, yeah, we're going to do the fantasy football Saturday. I'm going to stream it on Petty Vision. I'm not going to stream it over here. I'm going to stream it on Petty Vision and probably Gary channel. We'll probably will co-stream it and do it that way. Even if y'all, if your people, it's only 8 spots total, 2 of them taken, so 6 more spots. So even if you it's just a fantasy football league for fun. So even if you got a friend that want to participate, let them know. Well, let me know. I'll send you the link. You can send it to them. And, there's only 8 spots. Hopefully we do it big this year. Next year we can have like 2 different leagues going at the same time. I want to grow it and build it, not for no money or nothing, just to have fun, man. Just something else extra to do during the season. But y'all know what I always say, care about how you feel. These conversations to build nations. If I say anything that resonated with you, do me a favor, hit that share button. Tell somebody, help me spread the word. But until next time, we out.
And do it for the 9.
What up, 9?